Nagasadao.
Wait, what?
We talked about this. I'm going to need at least 3 religion checks, 1 sleight of hand to get his internal organs, and then I'm going to need 1 performance check to see if his lightsaber likes you or not.
Sweet.
Oh, and 1 animal handling check. For
Damn
robes.
it, I'm bad at that one.
I think I got my sheep.
These robes are actually sentient snakes.
Yeah, I need
They're
my
just fighting
sheep.
with them.
You don't need a sheet.
He needs a sheep.
Ah, okay,
Your
yeah.
character guides this session anyway, so I don't see the problem.
True.
You know
Your
how many
apprentice
times-
kills you. She's like, I'm the master now, bitch.
You're
You're level 2 apprentice.
Then you must play as a girl for the rest of the campaign.
Wait, what?
And we all make
Wow.
misogynistic comments the whole time.
Hey, this is why
So
you should not have
shit.
made your apprentice.
No, we're gonna write radical pro third wave feminism comments the entire time, making you uncomfortable for being a woman.
I'm guessing you got what erase markers now? Or...
No, I have no way to raise marks.
Okay.
I just had it up top because the books had to be on the top. So.
Yeah, fair enough. Just want to make sure.
Don't worry, there's not gonna be comment anyway, because he's gonna talk our way out.
Never see.
Or run.
How many ships are there? There's 1. You have a fleet of 400. We turn away.
Let's talk our way out of it.
Sir, he's clearly surrendering.
We can talk our way out of this, don't worry. We'll surrender instead.
Paragon option.
That's actually the renegade option.
The renegade option is to
The other ship actually kills themselves because they don't trust you.
I mean, hey. I managed to think of ways to not kill anything.
Have them kill themselves.
Yep.
Why not kill all of them? Woo!
Or think one faction is really their faction when we're not.
Oh, no.
That's my thing.
Super
There's no need for that kind of language.
Hey. Don't be racist now.
I like this story.
People-
Are we live?
People speak this language. It's a native to...
Ninja, please.
Whoa.
You can't use that language here.
Dude.
Say ninja?
Only we can say
That's
that.
a ninjara.
Only we can say that.
I don't know. I'm so unoffended, it's offensive.
You're unoffended for other people.
You're offended for other people. You signed up to be professionally offended.
Yep. I signed up to be the guy who gets offended when other people aren't offended.
Sounds alright to me.
Yep. I'm that super liberal kid that runs up and like, you should be offended when he calls you a faggot. And then I start crying.
So you're saying
Let's
you should gay.
and walk up and be. It's okay, sir. I will be offended for you. No, I really am tired. He said you look tired. That's propagating stereotypes that all Asian men look tired. But I am tired. And think twice before you insult another racially oppressed minority. Get out!
I see your PC, bro.
Yep. PC principal. PC bro.
You PC, bro? Yeah, PC, bro.
PC principal.
Ohio State.
PC principal.
Hey, everyone died.
Yeah, I have my one die.
That's all you need. You'll just talk away out of everything and never have to use the other die.
Everything's a D4 now. He
I
doesn't
mean,
have a D20.
he does understand every
This is
language.
a funny.
Challenge accepted. Talk your way out when you don't even know the language. That's when you're pro.
Sign language.
Not even, just body language.
I mean, theoretically, I could have taken on the language.
But he talked you out of it, I know.
You already had the feet for it.
Will is trying to get you killed. It's all coming together. You're over here pointing fingers at me. Will's the one over here. You don't need those languages.
Actually, no, Dan put me out of having, I think, what was it, like 10 languages?
He found every fucking way possible to get as many languages. I'm not sure. This one gives me 3, and then they can take this speed. This gives me 3 more, and this subclass gives me 2, but this subclass gives me 3. This one gives me 2.
I would have sat there like, look at him! Dan was like, you'll be able to speak your way over everything!
See, and he obviously wants you killed because he's the DM. That's the whole point of the DM.
Yep.
Well, so that was funny as hell. I was just sitting like, okay, wait a minute, yeah, when told me I'm just speaking 5, so I was like, okay.
But do you know binary?
Let's see.
There's only 10 types of people in this world.
I know
Those understand
Common,
binary, those
Wookiee,
that
Mandalorian, Twi'lek, Ancient Sith, and that's about it.
don't. So no.
Oh, and Trandoshan.
Kito. No, not Kito.
On our Trandoshan.
But just call my mother.
Alright, so, we all did leave off dropping in at Limbar.
Yep.
Well, we lost our engine power.
Turns out we went right into the void. I really should have slowed down, taking the second off ramp. Well, Serendity's dead. We're gonna need some saves. Alright, so, you all have, assuming at this point, docking and resupplying it. Not far.
Yep.
Any repairs that we probably didn't need.
Yeah, because you took no damage.
Thank you, Projet.
Alright, so your ship's minor will just say wear and tear, the fighter damage, any if there was any, which there wasn't. So, fighter, refueling, resupply.
Being repaired in the spirit of everyone else.
And getting my new fighter, I assume, so.
It's going to be delivered. It's not there yet.
Okay.
You just ordered it like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so my stuff isn't there.
No, no.
Okay.
How long are you going to stay at Limbar?
Probably not too long. I mean, we got the new cloaking system we can put in.
Yep, that is waiting for you. There is a very nice crate situated in the middle of the warehouse, surrounded by a bunch of droids and clones, kind of awkwardly staring at one another, with a package in the middle.
The droids are like the Zorka security droid looking type. So, by the way,
Uh-huh.
the same colors,
Yes.
they're going to go and deconstruct them, the droids.
Alright, so
And they're gonna armor themselves up with that.
with the equipment
Modify
on the
themselves with
Sandcrawler,
that. It could be insane.
Sandcrawler, or are they...
They're deconstructing the two
Okay,
down Sandcrawlers right next to the.
okay. Yep,
The one that's out there, we're not touching yet.
okay. We're leaving now. I like it. But it's in the middle of where you're going to build your... I like it there, damn it!
Build the base around it.
Yeah. So if I have to, I can leave. But there's 75 meters of steel between you and the door. It'll take it.
So I approach Will, and I
who?
just. Oh, sorry, Merc. I approach
There's
Merc.
a clone named Will.
I approach Merc, and I'm just in a moment to get the comms and shields online. Now that we have an alliance, and we can possibly obtain supplies to get them rebuilt.
Well, that was kind of the reason why we came here.
Also,
Okay.
We should
how
keep
many
that
more
back.
droids have I
Also, the
made
cloaking
since last
system.
time
Okay,
I
never
mind.
mind.
created droids?
We
did
just
I
stopped
have
here
you
for no
roll
reason.
percentile die or did I?
It was a percentile die.
Yeah. Did I have you roll or did
I rolled.
I? Okay.
You, for all the percentile die
How
for
many-
remaining stuff, it's been awesome.
Don't we just want me to roll one percentile die this time? Yeah. 107.
There you go. Yeah, you're like 317, isn't it?
I have 468.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. You are overflowing with droids at this point. You physically have nowhere to put them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I also have my 10 commando droids.
Well, they can build their own. They can build their own resources, right?
20 minutes later, there's this huge city. They have their own lifestyle and culture and all
Think-
that society.
Well,
can
my
start cleaning up that
extra
tunnel.
droids are going to the Sandcrawler. It's further away.
Okay.
I mean, there's also the tunnel to clear out for the carriage.
It's already filled with droids.
It's already they're already working on it, Captain.
And the other Sandcrawler is the one that you found your core, correct? That's
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
The one that's like above ground,
Yeah.
not halfway buried.
No, not the halfway buried one. And then there's the third one. It's gained sentience.
It's actually flying.
It's been gained sentience. It's been going around calling itself the Crushinator. No, I love him.
Dang it, Crushinator!
Takes off helmet. Daisy Lou 1000, yoo-hoo! Daisy Lou 2000, yoo-hoo! Crushinator, boom! Yoo-hoo! Did you, with the Crushinator? No. A woman like that has to be tamed. Oh! Alright, so, that being said, now Esteban is basically utilizing a small labor force of droids.
Hey, it's not sweatshop if they don't have to get paid to
Did
begin
they
with.
repair the tunnel the Carrier Dragon skeleton was in, or are they just taking up space there? They repaired
They're moving. Yeah, they
Slowly
removed
but
it. They removed the debris. Now they have to repair the tunnel.
Okay. What did you do with the Carrier Dragon skeleton?
Put it in the cargo hold.
Okay. Come back and the way have I shown you the map I created for this? That's right, I didn't print it.
No.
I did create a map. Now that's what I should do. I should put my Samsung monitor right here so I can display shit to y'all.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that after we're done here. But I have a
Oh,
map
nice
of the base. The way I described it to you, I showed you all the basic picture.
I mean, I remember the layout.
There are the two areas off the side are two warehouses in the manufactories underneath. So droids are coming out. And if you taking up that connection, you can actually refit and construct out from the AI hardened bunker.
We also put some there too.
Yeah.
so-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So there's plenty of actual
Yeah.
space there.
All right. So you arrived, and Doug steps off with you off your LAATI dropship as the Serenity docks. Looks at all the droids. I feel a little outnumbered by the clank as he pulls out a pistol. This is a little concerning.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of droids here now.
What should we do with them?
What was the B1 nicknamed? The one that
Oh,
Beanie?
was like.
no, there was something else. Yeah, because he did have a name, like Klutz or something.
I was gonna like actually write it down. I was like B1. What was his name though?
Yeah,
Because he got
I don't
named.
think I ever did time.
All right.
You get to nickname him then.
Damn it. Don't remember.
Hmm.
I liked what it was.
I'm trying to remember what session that was. Let me look at my.
That was last session, I
It
believe.
was like the session last one and the one before.
Where you guys got that droid?
No. He was like, this is after we dropped off the third core, I think.
Was it like the-
When it
Yeah.
was after we obtained the lens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't write it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like Beanie or something.
Alright, Beanie.
Okay.
I remember being some kind of joke with B.
Yeah. That's all I remember too. I was like, B.
B.
Beanie.
B.
So you've successfully made it to Lemvar. You've docked. Serenity is being resupplied and retrofitted. The manufactory, assuming Spawn will allow it, out of game, is going to begin producing any needed material, hull plating, weaponry, any kind of thing like that.
Cool.
Awesome.
The system itself, as you do have a minimal comm network through the Serenity now, you can actually communicate a lot better, not using the OPSAT type beam. So, what are you gonna do?
Hey, we made it work, right? I guess we should find out what we need to get comms back online.
Okay. I'm going to need an investigation check.
And shields.
Mechanics check, actually.
I figured the comms would be better first, so we can actually
Okay.
talk.
Mechanics check.
Let me check for that.
Go back to my sheet here.
I don't know what a bolt is.
15.
Okay. To get it, that you would have to construct a actual comms array dish or an inlaid planetary array. Basically, an antenna going into the planet, utilizing the planet itself as a comms array. Either or. The planetary comm array can't be jammed very easily, but is more expensive.
Also, it'll take longer to build, I imagine.
Yes, standard comms array, cheap enough.
But can we jam?
But can be jammed. And if the void is over, you may lose contact.
I mean, I guess for the short term, do the standard array and then work on the longer one for the long term.
Okay, I'm gonna need an investigation check for final parts.
Nope.
What do you get, a 1?
Yeah.
Comms array. Boom porn! I guess I'll look at this.
The shit I have to put up with.
Damn it, not again.
Every fucking time. Sir, you installed a porn extension. It literally gets every Google search to porn. The shit I put up with, man. But
You think I willingly put that on there?
yeah.
As he jerks off right there.
But not happily. There's a very
Yeah.
look on my face.
Look at his face. Complete boredom. He's done this so often now because of this app.
I mean, space does get very lonely.
Not when you jerk off that much. Then there's not much else
And
to do.
Daniel's immediately banned.
Masturbation's lost its fun. You're fucking lazy.
Just noting your options for comms arrays.
Or you have an STD. Because it hurts.
Nah, I mean, if you're dedicated, you'll keep going.
True. It's happened to me. I
Alright.
took the nail, stuck it in there, kept going.
Fair enough. Alright, so would anyone else like to try to find these parts with various contacts and means? Hashtag ways and means.
So I'm gonna look at what's wrong with the shields.
Okay.
A maintenance check, take it.
Mm-hmm. Mechanics check.
Yeah, mechanics.
Yeah. It's
24.
Alright, you were able to find that all of the emitters themselves normally while projecting energy, all of their projection spheres, the actual crystalline used, and various arrays have been weathered down to the point where they don't exist anymore. You can see where they sit and the remains of them.
Uh-huh.
You can remove the emitters, and there's actually still an intact slot for replacement emitters.
So new emitters.
Yes, you would need new emitters.
I take it those aren't hard to procure, but for the base specifically, they might be harder.
For the base specifically, the amount you'll need, they'll be fairly expensive, and we'll need a specific mounting point, connector type.
I relay this to you, the information.
Cool. Can you help find out where the parts for the comms ray went to? Please.
I feel like this is more important right now.
Alright, my own personal project's the comms then. It's the only thing I care about communication.
I don't even know what I rolled for. I just rolled randomly.
Investigation.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled the same exact number, so it doesn't matter.
Excellent.
16 for the. I guess I'll do the comms because I felt bad for him.
Okay. Are you trying to find inlaid planetary comm or main or standard array?
Standard array.
Standard array, you find one that will work for what you're looking for with enough power behind it and the correct attachments and various features for roughly 10,000 credits, which is fairly cheap, as it would cost you about 100,000 to 200,000 for a planetary array.
I relay this to you.
Alright.
You purchasing this?
Yeah.
All right.
Subtract those 10,000.
Yep. Are you having it delivered to the base? Or are you going to pull his thing where it's delivered to one guy, delivered to another guy? Joker kills both of them. Batman kills Joker.
I'm not trying to be shady, so it just goes to the base.
Okay.
I mean, the void itself kind of makes it hard to get here, so.
All right.
Also, I'm not doing this behind anyone's back.
Sending strangers to the base is not always a good idea.
Yet somehow the lens got repaired or something like that?
Yes? No strangers were ever at the base.
You see one of the droids dragging a body out.
Well, I guess it would probably work better if
I have a cargo ship.
pulled it in.
I have a cargo ship ready for pickup. Need be.
Yeah, I guess that works.
All right.
I mean,
So you
it would be very horrible if we like ordered a part and they died in the void before getting here.
We have to pay their insurance settlement. Then this turns out that was Naga Sadow's spy, and Nappy knows where we are now. Alright, so you're sending your cargo vessel filled with droids?
Hmm?
Is that what you're doing?
Well, I mean to a meeting location, yeah.
Okay. Send them over to Vinsoft for arrival or Xilla or something nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. After a couple of days, we'll say you spend a few days here. You receive 6 packages. Through your
All right.
various means, they're taken and arrived per your instructions. Then, your cargo freighter returns carrying a variable fold and controlled, environmentally weather-proof antenna.
Cool.
In this case, when the void arrives, it folds in on itself, boom, goes down like the Citadel and retreats into the ground. So it won't be weathered down, even if you do leave the base for something. Or leave it open, it will detect incoming.
It's automatic.
Yep.
Awesome.
So,
Perfect for this kind of
array has
weather.
arrived. I'm going to need a mechanics check from all of you that will be helping us install this damn thing. Unless you can convince me you know something else.
Hey, wait. It's
Modified
11. 11? Hold on.
Modified
plus-
20 as well.
Okay.
11 plus
Yeah.
3, so 14.
14.
Alright, you are all able to, after
I
Matt
think we
fumbles a
did.
couple cables and electrocutes a
How
droid.
did- All the work.
Well, after Matt electrocutes one of your droids. No, don't.
-1.
Minus one from the infantry. You manage to
Whoops.
get Tom's rail online, and all of a sudden, and of course, you get a notification. You still have a message waiting from Protogen.
How do I answer that?
Said you're
Nope.
waiting. You never answered it.
No.
It'll be the next session.
I guess I'll answer that now.
Next session,
Well, let's wait
audience.
for you to get inside. Get the antenna going.
Yeah.
No, answer it outside. Yes.
Beyond
Saying
that,
is great for my face.
beyond that, after the comms ray comes online, you do also have a request for a conference call from the Jedi Council.
Oh, fun.
You can answer with whatever time you're available. They'll work around it. So, the comms array is now back online. I'll update the board after the session.
Alright, so I look at what trade stuff is going on and what like cargo is going through this airspace.
Through this
The
system?
system, yeah.
This specific system or this grid?
This grid.
Okay, this grid's gonna only has like 6 planets. Most of the trade is gonna go between Exilla and Vinsoth, as Abathar is between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes used as a shortcut by smugglers, as it isn't on a hyperspace lane, so it's not as heavily patrolled.
Alright.
Most of it goes through carrying various black market arms and weaponry. The oddball, occasionally you get military grade equipment that's gone missing, but most of it's your standard. Ooh, I got an unregistered blaster rifle.
Hey, it fell off the
Ooh,
truck.
Yeah, I got, a couple of microparticle rounds. Ooh, stuff like that. Occasionally you get, we got a shipment of B1 battle droids. Yeah, we got some B2s, some droidecas.
Uh-huh.
We got clone armor, that kind of thing.
Don't tempt him with more droids.
March forward. We don't need to fight Naga Sadao. He's landed. I'll kill him.
I mean, he has the fucking sniper rifle.
Well, no. Just imagine if each one of those droids rolled a D10 for damage against someone like that.
Oh.
AC or not, they're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah.
Just gonna use an online roller and just 400 D10. Yeah, that's how much damage he just took. He's a smear on the tarmac.
Minus like maybe 25%.
Mhm.
Because he only kills so many droids one time.
Yeah. That's going to be most of the trading area. The main export from this planet, there's an old mine that still actually has some rhodinium on it.
Alright.
And that's Pons Aura, down in the southern hemisphere. You guys are in the northern hemisphere, on the northern edge of the void. Pons Aura is actually closer to the south and stays far away from the void for noticeable reasons.
So who do they trade with?
Mostly, they sell this rhodinium to the CIS because they have been a separatist aligned world.
Mm-hmm.
But now they are selling to both sides during the ceasefire.
Alright, when's the next shipment supposed to come out?
It's supposed to leave the planet
Mm-hmm.
next 3 or 4 days.
Can I see how they do the shipments?
Sure.
Like,
Hey,
the
what else
protocol?
were-
I mean, like their protocol. Like, can I find what their protocol is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd all this Rhodinium come from? I don't know, it just appeared on the base.
I mean, we still have Ordinium from the ship.
You do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 7.
You are unable to get past their standard firewall. This actually appears to be a subsidiary of some company, but you can't tell from whom either.
Do I roll on Vantage because it's network?
If you use the network database to try to crack it, yes, you may.
Yeah, alright. Well, 13.
You still can't get past their security.
Alright.
As you attempt to go in, you notice some familiar protocols, but beyond that, you don't have much.
Alright. We'll stick to black market people then.
No, it's okay. We'll go ahead and rob them. Put the Venator, a couple of Venators over the ship. Call him Protege. I want this city. What? Why are we here? I want that city. Why? It has Rhodinium. I can blow up Naga Sadao. Fine, whatever. Just help him. Sir, help him. Just I won't want to hear about it.
And I approach you in private, making sure no clones or anybody else can hear. So I want to tell you something. That cargo ship, remember with the Starforge key on it?
Mm-hmm.
Initially, Protogen wanted that cargo ship.
Huh.
And they knew about the key on it.
Huh.
So your decision to trust them so easily, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I didn't trust them easily. They're so far on our side, but yeah. There's still a third party I don't know.
Now, Revan's a Darth is a Dark Lord still. He's trying to get his hands on that.
Yep.
That's all, sir.
Sir. What? Sir.
I understand your fear. I'll take it in consideration.
Now repeat after me. Don't you worry about blank. Let me worry about blank. Don't you worry about Revan. Let me worry about blank. Got the first part right.
Alright, so we got the new comms, we got whatever you got. We got this a cloaking field on our ship now.
Yep,
So
it
we're
is
still
installed.
good in the base.
Hmm?
The
Well,
base that's already covered by a fucking void.
And
More cloaks!
extra cloaking field.
Cloak the planet!
They would have never found such
That
fun last
happened
storm
in Star Trek.
during the middle of the desert.
What happened to the?
But one of the base, during the middle of the desert,
Fine.
far on the desert, okay.
I don't know. It's just gone. What do you mean it's just gone? How did they make a planet disappear? I'll let you know when it reappears because we still can't contact them. How did they? I don't know, but I'm kind of impressed. The only reason that planet was intact during that invasion. Of course they would do that. Alright, so how long are you all going to remain at this base?
I mean, Ship's done. Cloaking's done. Comms done.
Comm's done. The only thing-
Shields, we know what to do with shields.
You can attempt to order the parts to emitters if you'd like.
Yeah, because we can order and then they can get installed or gone, right?
Could. Yep. So,
let's find these parts. Perception or investigation?
investigation.
18.
Alright, you're able to find the parts. They are actually remarkably cheap, as it appears that after Zerka was downsized, after the Old Republic era, though, they sold most of their black market parts, not black market parts, but spare parts, that's what the word I'm looking for, surplus parts, to attempt to cover their debt that they had accrued from some of their less than profitable ventures. So there are actually a fair amount of them. No one really knows what to do with. You're able to get them for a steal at 5,000 credits for enough to repair the entire base.
Awesome. Money shelled out.
Alright, so while you're there, Lourdes does approach you. You just want me to stick around here and do what? Thanks for getting me out.
I thought you had jump ship already.
Oh no, shit. No one's been sent to get her.
Oh,
Because you told Protogen you had her, but they never told you what to do with her.
true.
Now kill her.
Just thanks for the... She's kind of sitting over on one of the auxiliary consoles. You can see she's actually in Stargate Lix's system, currently going through some stuff. Because I found some shipments of stuff, but it looks like they're still constructing something on Telos. But you see her log off.
To the same place we already blew up.
Yeah.
No, that was the station, not...
Not
Right, the actual planet.
It looks like they're doing something down there. If you don't mind, I am going to try to go over to Protogen and give him a hand. They wanted me out of here, but didn't give me a place to go. I head over to Coruscant or something like that.
You're free to go.
Alright.
We thank you for more information.
Free to go, but we have no ships to offer you. So.
You're free to go BAM!
Into the void.
Jumps out in the void and begins flying.
You can walk.
Be free!
Well, didn't expect that. All right.
Alright, so she says that since there are no rides off world, she'll stay here until Protogen either sends for her or she finds a way out. So, she goes about continuing to get into Star Helix's systems and offers to route you information from your Protogen ops. So she'll be your essential contact person on those.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. So you all head out.
Mm-hmm. You said
Yeah.
I contacted the council.
And Progen.
Yep.
Yeah. Progen.
Progen
Fucked
first.
up.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm a little more afraid of them right now.
They have bigger ships. And more of them. Alright, so as you play back the message, it's audio only. It's, yes. General Merc, I am okay with the outcome of what happened at Kashyyyk, and just wanted to inform you that you still have our support. And thank you for not completely blowing the cover of the reinforcements we sent. I'm glad they could be of assistance, although I do find it interesting that someone with your skill in the Force was responsible for such a catastrophe and has been tasked with fixing it. I hope that you are continuing your training to make this easier. I'll be watching.
Might
Message
wipe that
ends.
soot off.
I'm glad you caught the implied. Who the fuck? This guy sucks. The droid's cool up. Alright, so the message from the council is actually going to be a live meeting, so if you want either of them there, you need to let them know.
Yeah, them.
Mm-hmm.
They asked for me. I'll do it solo.
Okay.
I'll listen and don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, I haven't.
Two microphones.
Camera. Screams. Do not worry.
Please remain calm. Oh god. Hello, welcome to the Aperture Enrichment Activity. Fuck! Not this shit again. Again.
I mean, my name's not Chell.
This is a better microphone for things.
Shit, improv, go improv roll. Alright, you engage the communique request. Alright, you are greeted to the holographic form of the entire Jedi Council. Jedi Merc. Thank you for your assistance at Kashyyyk in protecting the Senator and the CIS counselors. We've been doing some research in regards to Naga Sadao and various histories that we could find. It appears as though at one point he attacked Coruscant and attempted to get to a specific area on the planet. This led us to some digging and believe that we have found something here that might be of interest. We'll forward you the details in person. as we don't want them over the open comms, is this is not something that is known or even archived.
I understand that.
Whenever you're free and like to investigate this little situation, you may head to Coruscant and we'll grant you clearance.
I changed my notes into one note document.
Just running and running and running.
Well, it's just like one long sheet. Is like, I should really like sort this.
Oh yeah, that's why each one of mine has a little subsection under session notes, and that's the session number. That's all it is. It's easy enough to find.
Yeah.
Well, if that'll be all, is everything going well for you at your outpost out there in the wilderness?
Yeah. I'm not sure where my hired droid keeps finding other droids, but we have an army of droids in the base somehow.
No, they're multiplying without you looking, huh?
Yeah, like rabbits. What's a
Obi-
rabbit?
Obi-Wan looks at you. Well, there's something to keep an eye on, but it'll most certainly help you should you need a disposable army of what they're trained as, and could very well be cooks for all you know.
They should
Yeah.
know.
We'll fry him to death.
Have some undercooked meat. Throw. Oh my god!
Live and let fry.
Well, in that regard, I'm glad all of you work together. We'll be seeing you. So you disconnected. Alright, it's up to you what you do now.
Well, that was easier than expected. Alright, so, on Coruscant, there's something else to look at. Jesus Christ.
God damn it, why have to keep up going to all these places? So we have Onderon, Dathomir.
No, I'm more pissed at the quest list
Coruscant?
getting so long.
I was gonna say you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests that are active right now.
I complete one and 3 more pop up in its place.
Damn it, it's like this is still in Act 1 of the game.
It's like the game knows what I'm doing, is actively planning more shit for me to do.
Yup. Yup, not gonna lie, yup.
As soon as I mentioned Reverend one of the Star Keys, immediately side enemy appeared.
Actually, I had an earlier plan. I wanted an origin for Protogen, and I'm like, that would fuck with them.
Okay, the fuck was Stefan?
I called it.
You did? Not gonna lie.
I knew it!
I knew they were the enemies!
Knew there wasn't just one enemy. Wait, is it planet moving at us? Oh, God.
Oh man, it's a Death Star, isn't it? What's a Death Star?
Is that planet a Green Lantern?
God, it's Ryan Reynolds. Everybody out!
No. Logo. The actual planet that is a Green Lantern.
Am I Groot?
Full planet. Is a Green Lantern. Is sentient.
Groot. I mean, I could throw the Yuzon Bong at you and then just die.
I mean, that would be like putting ass down, fuck that, fuck Jedi,
Just
fuck
everyone's gonna be
Sith.
different.
Nah, I'm good.
SNO2 overwhelms the entire planetary ship with droids. It makes it weigh so much it turns into a black hole. Alright, quest complete. I want to level now. You're level 20. I want a prestige class as a human. Human isn't a class. I'm gonna make it one.
Hey,
So no humans left
AD&D,
now.
bitch.
Hmm?
AD&D, bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna prestige class.
A prestige class villanistic.
Game force ability. Take out a bunch of midichlorians, put them in a jar, and just connect them to your internal part components.
Force push.
Can I spell Coruscant again?
C-O-U. No, C-O-R-U-S-C-A-N-T, Coruscant. All right.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go into undock and leave the shield repairs up to the droids and clones. Mostly droids.
Yeah, the clones are just sitting there. They couldn't even manage to touch the crate, and they already had it unboxed and were installing it.
Consider it vacation.
Yeah. All right. So,
If only there's a beach nearby.
did you bring your apprentice with you?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's on the ship.
Finally.
Well, I mean, how else am I gonna get a course on it? I'm actually gonna probably.
Mega part.
Just put her in Hey, look, we found this in the desert center, the SD pod from Halo. We think it was a form of worship or something. Just get it. Boom! When you go to land, just remember, hit the air brake. You might want to hit it 4 light years in advance, but you want to hit the air brake.
And after that, tuck and roll. Tuck and roll.
Boom! Into the Jedi Temple. Boom! Wait a minute, wrong. Sorry. Puts the rifle. Puts
Puts the SMGs down.
Sorry. Already killed like the entire Jedi Council. Sorry.
At least they're not
Well, that went well.
We have to recover the Starforge key. That's probably on Titus.
On where?
The ring around the planet with the planet on the base on Titus.
Tilos?
Tilos.
That one.
This was the name of one of the ships he lost.
Sounds good.
It was an MIA ship.
Turns out it's on that.
Well, you never did figure out where the one Obi-Wan was carrying went, so you can do a search for its frequency again.
Maybe the one Obi-Wan was carrying.
The one that was taken from the cargo hold. You tracked it to Telos last. You only figured out it was on the pole. You don't know if it's moved. You have to check.
We tracked down the key. I thought we just found out about base location there.
No, you did.
We didn't know
I
anything.
remember looking
Yeah,
at
you didn't
the
look
key.
for the key.
Yeah.
That was what it was.
We realized, we don't know where the key is.
Yeah, you might. Good enough.
Sounds like the DM just slipped up. The key's on Telos.
Could be.
Origin has it.
Yeah.
Progen's already killed Nagasadao. We're just keeping him alive.
Yeah.
Just keeping his fleet alive to keep, fuck with you.
So
I think the main characters, we have to distract them a little longer until they level up and get level.
So they get level enough to fight me.
Yeah.
we're
And
slowly
then Sarkun will show up and just fuck everyone.
we're slowly stopping Naga. Limar, we've got more.
Limvar, once the shields are online, that one will be complete.
Yeah, so it's
I
halfway
just
done.
put that on there to remind you that it
Yeah.
wasn't active.
Yeah.
So
Plus or minus anything else we find in the base. Coruscant, is that the one you just gave me, the Coruscant Sig?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the forge key. And then the
keys, there are two.
keys.
We know of
Well,
one.
yeah, we found one.
We have no idea what
Found
the
the
other
second
one.
one.
And then the Progen stuff is older info and witches. That's right. I guess we can.
Oh, Onderon. That's right. I'm over that place now.
There you go. There you go. Took you a minute.
I guess let's head to Alderaan, and on the way there, look for signs of the key.
Apparently we're headed to Alderaan now.
I'm just gonna sit here until this Vader guy shows up.
Either there or Alderaan places.
Alright, if you want to look on there, you're actually not far from, just so you know, Dathomir. It's actually one grade over. It's an 05. You're an N5.
Closer. Yeah, it's so packed.
Would you like the bullets? Would you like the bullets bag?
So you can shoot yourselves.
Here, just do me a favor. Put this in your head. Put this in your
Insert this a couple inches
This
into
is
your
you.
brain.
This is you.
Here, our skull now.
Alright. You are in N5. Here is Dathomir. Here is...
That's right, the Dathomir switches.
Quick question: if we tell him that he really now gets it down, won't the witches be
There's
pissed?
Telos. Those
Which
are
is
your,
why he doesn't tell
those are your
them that.
points. I don't have any more 22 rounds to put on there, so...
Unless you want to tell them that.
I probably will.
Sounds like you need to refill your ammo loads.
You go buy a case of ammo. I always
You stop shooting people.
Hey, most of them had it coming. So
Oh, okay.
that one kid who jumped in the way, I don't know why.
No, he had it coming.
no,
He jumped in the way.
I pushed him.
Dathomir is pretty close. I guess we can still search for traces of the key on the way there.
It's up to you. You may run.
That's if the witches don't already know he's already released him, because again, these guys, they're like Force sorcerers.
Roll a history check to see what you remember.
No, speaking out of game.
Out of game, yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
probably would have seen it coming. They would have been like, "Oh shit, this jackass is coming to our planet. Great!"
It's up to you what you'd like to do. It doesn't matter to me. You're of course able to traverse all hyperspace lanes as the ceasefire has gone through.
Yay!
For the right now, both exist but are handling their own shit because it's better to have two armies against this motherfucker than one
Yeah.
mishmash.
Because then if one army gets countered or
Overwhelmed. The other one's intact.
that or what's the word I'm looking for? Compromised.
Yes.
There you go. Still another one.
Alright, so it's up to you as to how you all would like to handle this, of course.
Might as well try the witches. I guess I should roll to see if I know anything about witches in game.
Sure.
What's a witch?
Same here.
Matt can roll as well. As can you. That's enough.
Hey, look at that, nat 20.
History?
I went nat 20 plus 3. If I'm right, yeah.
11.
So he created the witch. No.
Ah!
One day when he was bored, he
He made
showed up. You made these guys go. Zoom.
Guess what, apprentice?
Zoom.
You're a master now.
Apprentice, you are now my new coffee fetcher. What is coffee? I don't know, but you're gonna go find out. Give me some.
Don't be a Bothan.
I said 13 Bothans.
That's all I know about them.
You would know that the Night Sisters and Night Brothers exist on the planet. It is a very, very dark force sensitive planet. It has a history of very powerful magics. Most likely the Force. Out of game it is the Force, it's just what they call it. Just so everyone's clear when I use that word from now on. They're very tribal, very clan oriented. They dislike the light side of the Force. They dislike most outsiders. They tend to just fuck shit up. And during the war, they declared neutrality and fucked up a CIS fleet that showed up.
I informed
They,
Mark
well, they
that
tried to land. They didn't
I
try to
am-
orbit, but when they landed,
I informed Mark that we might want to tread carefully.
I got 16.
Alright.
And if you want, I'm up.
Okay.
And I also informed you that you
Alright.
might want me to be the
Please,
ambassador,
Lord.
considering they are dark side users, dark side users of the Force.
Even though they still destroyed a Sith ship.
Was it Sith or Jet?
It
Or
was CIS.
it was just
CIS.
CIS. Now, mind you, none of you were aware of if they gave a shit about whether it was CIS or Republic. They just showed up.
They killed whoever showed up.
Yep.
Because they don't like outsiders.
Because at this point, it is not widely known to the galaxy that CIS is being led by Sith.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
well, they saw it coming, right?
Out of game, like a year and a half from where we are, if it was canon, yes, because Mother Talzin was working with Darth Sidious for about 3 or 4 months, and then he backstabbed her. They knew at that point. They actually knew the Republic was compromised, and the CIS was led by him. Until Sidious showed up and killed her. That
So
one of
I
the
should
3
be
or
the
4
ambassador,
things
basically, is what you're saying, because...
You wouldn't know that.
Okay.
You would have no idea.
Fine,
In
fine.
the future.
I suggest I might be an ambassador since it's dark side related shit.
I'm actually an
Even though your lightsaber's blue right now?
I swear.
I assumed it means
swear
nothing.
I'm
I
sick.
inform you that.
I will
we'll talk
kill that
about
child
it.
to prove it.
I also
We'll
informed
send
what
it-
Obi-Wan told me about the
He'll-
lightsaber
he'll-
issue.
he'll-
I tell
You
him
don't have to tell me that. You can't tell them that.
Oh, yeah.
They walked up- I swear, yeah, so I'm just it. Kills 30 younglings. Dude. Seriously.
I'll let you know.
Those weren't even our
You wanna
kids.
go die?
We were gonna
first?
kill
Yeah.
them.
Never said I was gonna die. Never said I was just
Yeah.
gonna walk onto the planet.
Oh, yeah, that's true, but they have no commentary, so when you land, they're gonna see us. Someone's gotta be the
And
ambassador.
we killed them all. Easy.
Oh, peaceful delegation. Yeah, it means they're not armed. Kill them.
Arcane can go over a whole grid right
I can't nail armed it. They do have some. I think they have
Arcane can
like
fire
bows and
with that
arrows
space,
and
now. You can bombard the
just
planet.
roll-
Kill them.
It's got 10 light minute range, aka the edge of a star system, and just fuck that planet.
My bad.
Beep.
Oh.
How many times is that going to keep firing? We have 413 missiles, so this may take a few minutes. What about the mega-particle cannons? Yeah, we have 4,000 pounds per gun. So this is going to take a few minutes. I'm going to go get coffee. Alright,
We still don't have that.
We still don't have any coffee. We do have Rectogeno. Rectal what?
Rectal what?
That sounds like shit.
Alright.
Out of game, Klingon coffee.
So yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Nope. Blood mixed with caffeine. Cool.
Wait. No, breakfast.
Maybe brunch on the weekends.
The
I
lights.
don't eat brunch. I skip it. I go straight to lunch.
You skip second breakfast?
Yes.
No, that's before brunch.
I skip breakfast, second breakfast, first lunch.
Yeah,
Oh, can't skip
you know-
second lunch.
Got it.
Don't forget 11Z's.
No, I don't do that. I don't put Z's on the end of anything I eat.
Anything that has a Z on it is immediately suspect to me.
It makes me think of sleep, and I don't like sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
You can sleep when you're dead. Alright, so.
Guess what time it is?
Newspaper, kid stays up for a week straight, dies.
He slept when he was dead. We're handling it.
Yep.
Alright, so as you all enter the airspace, solar system of Dothmir, you notice multiple planets. There are 2 moons circling a ridiculously red planet. This is being caused by the star. It's a red dwarf. All the planets seem to be bathed in a red light, almost giving it an air of foreshadowing as though this is a dark force solar system. Gee, thanks. Lucas.
Almost though.
Almost, you know, if it was up to like 2 more notches on that hue scale, probably. But right now it's just like iffy. As you all enter the star system, you approach the planet and you notice there are 3 Corellian corvettes holding at a Lagrange point. They appear to just be in station keeping at that point. Out of game of
Are
Lagrange,
these Republic?
they're Corellian corvettes.
Is it Carillion like Oh,
Leia ship.
okay.
They were sold to both sides.
Alright, so they're not, like, specific. Okay.
Nope. They were also sold to civilians, because they were lightly armored.
So they were just ships that
It became,
ships that sold.
it became
If
the
you can
blockade
buy
wars.
it, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Corellia Systems Engineers sold to everyone but CIS.
Oh, that's why they call Corellian ships.
Yep.
Okay, makes sense. Alright.
Yep. Corellia is a planet. They're known for massive engineering, like Kuat. Them and Kuat usually work together. Kuat had a larger drive system. It's actually an artificial ring made around the planet, nothing but docks. Corellia was more the ones, here's the CAD file for the ship. We get 10%. Cool! They just started cranking the bitches out. Alright, so as you approach, there are 3 Corellian corvettes holding position at Lagrange 1 of this planet. Lagrange point out of game is an area of space that moves with the gravitational pull of those moons in the planet. Basically a bubble, where there's no gravity between the two, but it moves. That out of the way. So they are holding there. What do you do?
Any IFF tags from them?
Scanning IFFs, they return as individual ships. Each one of them has a name. They are not affiliated with anyone that the Republic recognizes at the moment.
So just random civilians.
3 random ships, yes.
Thanks to that.
Target everything, fire!
I look at them through the. I look at them from the bridge and
All
go, "What
weapons
are
on
these
them?
chips
No.
doing
The
here?"
others on the planet, please.
That's what we're all wondering.
Population centers, preferably.
Well, I get that.
Hospitals and orphanages.
Yeah, listen, I want casualties.
I like to maybe shoot your life sign scan on those ships, just to make sure we're not, make sure they're not, just drifting here.
Yeah, that'll probably be the next step.
You say.
Alright, Doug initiates the scan roll and a perception check for me.
While he's doing that, I will see if
7.
I can sense any force, like force user,
Any force presence?
or even life signs.
Sure.
I don't scan.
That's a solid 15 plus perception, right?
Plus wisdom, force.
Okay, so that's.
And by the way, the classes tell you which one to pick.
So yeah, it's just 15.
Mm-hmm. Counselors are wisdom, guardians are wisdom, sentinels and adepts are charisma.
So it's just 15.
The dark side of the force is strong in this solar system. You can't detect anything over through the force.
Alright, so
It's coming
I
from
really
above
had
me.
to murder.
It's
I'm
come
not
from
picking
me.
up anything. At least I can sense.
Alright, Doug finishes his scan. Sir, I'm just getting standard ship readings off them. So the ships themselves are okay. You scan for life signs. Beep beep. Roll again, please.
Perception again?
Yep.
11.
I'm detecting some smuggled life signs. There's somebody there, but I can't pinpoint them. Either they've reinforced their armor or their shields are still active. It's weird that we get this kind of interference, but if they're civilian freighters, they could have purchased black market mods for their shields and armor. It should be illegal. It gives us reason to search them if you want.
Where did you see the force stuff for?
Go to a counselor. As you read through it, when you do force points, it says your base force ability is wisdom. When I was making his higher.
Yeah, mine's intelligence.
Okay. Why is there an intelligence one on there? Never mind. Also, though, too, according to 5e, I can tell you to use whichever modifier for whichever one of those skills.
BAM!
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's on page like 149.
No, yeah, I remember saying that.
Yeah,
I'll
just-
send it to you, but
Yeah.
it can get really complicated sometimes.
Yeah. I'll only do that in very unique circumstances, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, there's 2 force weapons. It's just kind of, I don't know. Also requires you to do on the spot math sometimes. Anyway.
Alright, so,
over to-
Doug replies, you want us to get close? You want to send a fighter group out to sweep them? You want to just blast them out of the sky?
Contact them.
That's what I was thinking. Just try to hail him.
Alright.
Well, Doug just wanted to kill him.
Yeah, well, Doug mentioned he thinks there's mods on there, so Doug is of the opinion.
What do you think?
Black
They're
Black
breaking the law.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
fuck them. Attempting to hail, beep, greet. Yes, sir. No answer. They're receiving our hail and receiving their network handshakes. I'm hailing what looks like the lead vessel. They're in a staggered formation.
Yeah,
One
standard
forward,
V.
boom, boom. V kind of like that.
Yeah. Space V.
Yes. 4D V. But
There's only 4 DV get hit with it.
yeah. Well, the lead vessel is returning as. That can't be right. Its IFF matches that of the Wanderer.
I'll let you switch some phone on to the hangar bay.
I mean, it's definitely not the ship. It doesn't even look the same.
That's why I'm
Yeah, Doug
asking.
looks
you.
at
Take it out.
Yeah, Doug
Pirates.
looks at Greet. Verify the ship is still there. I've got a network connection. It's still there. He turns on the internal cameras, puts it on 2 of the screens. The ship is still there.
Yeah, I was about to say, get a visual confirmation.
Hey, you're calling Mark over me. I'd blast out of the sky just for stealing that IFF.
I'd take the ships.
Why? If they're stealing the IFF, I'd like to know how.
Good point.
Easy.
Call it an
Introduction
anger.
off.
Call it an anger. We'll leave it at that.
You would know that.
I call it a
I'd like
Sith
to inform him of that. Based
What?
on your character backstory.
Well, an IFF is easy to obtain, to be honest, from black market sources. And a single wanderer, from what? It wasn't a Republic ship back then, just your ship.
I mean, I
It's
understand
easy
why
to
they.
obtain.
Okay.
Someone knocked shit
So
off.
I guess the
probably
question
did
is when they attained it.
Nah, you go down there and ask them.
Yep. There's an idea to send fighters to scout about first, real quick. As we
And
do.
Doug looks at you, just look at a couple people.
I'll leave the fighters.
You can
yeah.
send me down there to
Don't shoot them unless you get fired upon.
Got it. So I go down and I get in a
Go
fight.
shoot the disable if so.
So I guess I go down, get in a fighter, and I take a small little fighter squadron with me.
I was about to.
Alright.
The
Take out the shields and you can send me on board.
So you
I'll
launch,
find out
how
who
many
that
fighters
was.
are you going to launch with him, or is he just taking his new custom fighter?
I don't have my custom fighter, remember?
It was delivered in the time.
Oh, was?
You have it.
You didn't say that. You just.
You left the fighter back.
I think an ARC-170 to seem less suspicious because I think if I take a custom fighter out of there, it's just gonna race. Yes, I'll shoot you.
If
Bless
there's
you.
anyone there, just
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, well,
I think the Republic fighters coming at them will
yeah, any
cause them
kind
want
of
to
fighter.
shoot.
it's up to you. What are you taking?
I take an ARC-170. I go for an ARC-170.
Alright.
You can take 10 fighters along with that one.
I take the Malevolence.
Bring in my ship. Boom!
Oh, hey, it's still
Whoa.
works.
Hey, dude! I like the hole in the middle. The hole in the middle is nice. Yeah, I left it for aesthetic reasons.
Yeah.
But it's filled over with transparent aluminum. It's actually shielded. It's really cool. You see a bunch of droids. It's like they're walking in space. Dude, this thing is awesome. What about the Anakin? I took it off. We don't need weapons. We negotiate our way to everything. It's completely unarmed. The droids inside, janitorial staff. We are the world's best cleaning service ever.
Spotless inside the ship.
Alright, but as the fighters approach, you notice the name actually painted on the ship that was initially being hailed.
I like the name and I.
The name is actually the Thunderbolt.
I radio. Merc. The name of the ship's called the Thunderbolt.
The other two
Alright.
are Ermanda and Courage.
I'm ready those to Merc.
Alright, all 3 are standard design from the looks of it, Corellian Corvettes. Perception check, please, if you'd like to see if there are any aftermarket mods or other things to the ship.
17 plus what was the perception?
Yep.
It's just 17.
Alright. One of the ships appears to have a small breach on the side.
I rated this to Merc.
Otherwise, the weapons have been upgraded, and it looks as though their comm arrays have been modified.
I rated this to Merc. I rated this to Merc.
They're not green. They're not the color scheme.
You think that matters? It's Persian.
What was the names again? So like ram down. TH.
Thunderbolt, Ermanda, IR, and then Manda.
So I guess I do another flyby.
Courage.
Going around the
Ermanda.
ships.
Ermanda,
I just take my squadron and do a flyby around the ships to see if I can spot any more damage.
All right. Only
Does
the
this last
one.
one look like a giant purple dog?
All right. As you fly around them again, you notice the same thing. Only one of them appears to have any kind of damage. It appears as though it was some kind of boarding pod hit. You don't see an exit pattern for any of the hull being bent out, so it's probably still lodged in that vessel. That was the Ermanda that was hit.
I rated this to Merc.
You want to spell Miranda again real quick?
IR, MANDA.
Spelled that wrong.
Okay.
Aye.
Names
I'd
and-
say pirates boarded the ships.
The 3 ships have minor hull damage.
But they
Just-
also have
just
the
the Armada.
modified.
Just the Ermanda has any kind of damage. The other
Alright.
two seem to be
Board
fine.
it?
Or
Then modify
Sadao.
Oh,
Sadao.
there are no active lights within the ship. You can't see through any of the windows. or portholes.
I tell this to Merc.
It's actually me.
Yeah, you're intercepting all the comms. You have Greep's headset.
So only Miranda has damage. All 3 are modded though.
All 3
And
are
there's no lights.
no lights on any of them.
They're just dead. Everyone's just dead. The people from this planet went up into space. They decided to fuck
You
up.
just straight ODST down to the Dothamir planet. You're gonna find out whose Master Chief was on all of them. So plot
This
armor
is the Covenant,
saved
yeah.
Plot armor saved him, but all those ships were fucked. The flood gun.
I radioed the mark. I go, do you want me to try and board? You want me to try and go board one of them alone and see if I can find anything? If that's possible.
You'd have to spacewalk.
Oh, never mind then.
Send me in.
Look at one can't. Okay, I'm on. It blows the ship in half. Shit. I knew I forgot to turn off something. Didn't turn off the bullet. Never mind.
Oh, we need a new droid.
Yeah, I'm gonna just float off into space.
No, get back to base.
7 sessions.
No, get back to base and just download himself to the other droids.
Hello, I am SN02.
No, like Hogger ship would come pick me up and.
Beat him back to Lembar Base. You guys left me for dead in space. We didn't know you were.
So I took the base.
Took the base. I am the base.
What are you gonna do?
I'm assuming we have our own way to we can kind of board.
You
Kind
can
of
use the Wanderer and use its boarding tools, or they will nicely fit one of the docking tubes from the Venator. Or if you want to undock the Wanderer, you can dock one of them directly to the vessel in its place.
Oh, they're wanderer sized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
exactly
original-
Wood Wanderer.
Rogue One. One of these fits comfortably. Also in Star Wars Episode 4.
It's a blockade runner.
Fits perfectly.
It's the only way I do that shit.
I refer to it by its actual name, but you know. Oh shit. Sorry guys. Tire front line through the ship.
I radioed the mark. You might want to do a background check, see if any of these might come up missing under civilian logs.
I mean, with the IFF tags, yeah, yes, search those and search the written names.
And there are multiple
Yeah.
In the
different
database.
nations they can be a part of, so searching could take a while.
Yeah, I mean, we can search.
I keep my fighters going on a flyby just to make sure. In case
Because they argue about what to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep circling until I'm told to come back.
We search the names and we get pull up closer to try to
Okay.
board or dock.
As
or
you get
whatever.
closer, the external running lights of the Serenity are used to illuminate the damage to the Armanda. Like I said, appears as though a pod hit. You can actually see the impact point. It was a boarding pod. Looks to be a modified CIS boarding pod. You can see minor damage. It looks as though the ships were taken as they were. Somebody didn't want to damage them. Or somebody got unlucky with a boarding pod. Whoops. I was just flying through space and I get hit with a boarding pod. Damn. What do you all
Happens to the best of us.
all the time. It's on my random loot table, so it happens.
I'll look for any more boarding pods on the other two.
Nope. Just the one.
So whoever took this is either still. Alright, Mark. Whoever took this is either still there, and the other two Corvettes are theirs, or they want all 3 of these ships intact, and they only needed 1 ship.
Yep. And I was going to bother to take the pod back out. So they didn't want to reboard another ship later on down the line. It's an old CIS, right?
Clearly, though, from the way it was modified, not something I normally use.
Yeah.
AKA, someone took the template and said, "Fuck it, I want to use this."
And how long would that search take? Longer than it takes to pull up alongside them?
Yeah. Dog books at you. Yeah, it's still at 0.5%, and I don't think the meat has moved in a minute. You see his finger on the screen. Up, moved. It's moving.
That's good. That's good. I guess we just get a party to go on board and search the ship.
Oh, let's get a party on board. Get on the board that's actually a party they already go.
Yeah. Welcome to the party.
This is so great.
This party is rocking. I'm feeling so charged.
I assume I'm running a little field by now.
Yeah, I'm assuming you were
All the
trying.
fires.
No, I'm still waiting
Alright,
for
then.
orders.
You can come back.
Alright, so I fly back with,
Oh,
I
just
guess,
fall back to-
come back along the field.
Boom! That's not how space works.
So I start to fly back since I'm running on the field, and then obviously I need
It's
to get
okay.
Alright, so you dock and join now. Are you directly docking? You can take a LATTI, or what are you doing? LAATTI.
Uh, Let's take the Wanderer over to
Or
it.
are you gonna take? You could also
LATG.
take a CR
Lottie?
troop transport.
Act like the
Cube.
kind of act like the pod, but actually can dock and not.
Yeah, it can land. It can carry up to 40 kilometers. So basically a mobile landing. It's bigger than an LAAT, but smaller than the Wanderer.
Might as well take that.
Okay.
So I feel like some shit happened on the ship. Something's probably still on the ship, and we're probably gonna have space zombies.
He doesn't want to harm the Wanderer, is what he's trying.
He wants the Wanderer attack for when he fucks up with Serenity.
I was also thinking if it was some kind of boarding party that's still there, it's probably harder to get the cube back than the Wanderer.
Okay.
Am I assuming right?
Assuming.
The cube is harder to control than the Wanderer?
That
Oh,
one
well,
person's
doesn't
piloting.
Doesn't fucking matter then, whatever.
No, yeah, like
Cube's more
this is-
disposable.
This is
Oh,
smaller.
boy.
This is smaller, but it's more meant for 40 people pile in the cargo deck. There's a couple guns on it. It lands. Boom! The sides open. Everybody floods out. It flies back to the ship.
Then it can't fire back. Perfect reason.
Yeah. The Wanderer is.
If it gets taken, it can be shot down without other damage.
Riven apart. What? Excellent, sir. Yeah, the other two people were on there. That droid, he's hailing us, and he's quite annoyed he doesn't have legs. What about the Sith? He's like Superman flying using the Force. To
Shoot him down. Shoot him down.
All right. So, as you all dock, how many clones did you take with you?
3 of us said it could fit 50 people. 40.
It has a crew of
The
4.
rest are closed.
It has a crew of 4. Pilot, co-pilot, 2 engineers, and 1 comm operator. So it's actually, 5. And then 40 clones.
So 35 minus 3, so...
No, the crew doesn't count against it. 40 clones plus the crew.
37 clones can be rode with us.
Let's just go with 30.
Okay.
What is that weapon called?
Alright, so as you all dock, the clones, are you going first? Clones going first? Who's going first?
I'll go out first.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, which ship are you docking with? Courage, Thunderbolt, or Amanda?
Let's start with Amanda.
Okay.
It's the only one with a pot in it still.
Yep.
Kind of hot.
I don't even want to know what he said. Alright, so, as the...
Stefan is planning backstab.
This was
Come on,
actually all
can't be
planned.
When wasn't he?
Protogen was
Well, I mean,
actually all planned. One long
Before we took the
backstab.
base.
Protogen was my backstab plan.
I am Protogen.
I am Robin. That's my actual character. This is my
I gave my
secondary.
lightsaber to myself.
Puts on the mask over your droid face, welds it on.
No.
I am Revan.
It's Handsome Jack's face.
Oh god. Think I'm just pretty on purpose? Hey, I have a horse made of diamonds. Alright, listen, I want to clarify. It's not really made of diamonds, it's got diamonds all over. You know what? It's better to show you. Blood Stallion, come over here! Alright, so, as the door opens and the airlock cycles through, you are greeted with the black quarter of the inside of a Corellian Corvette. Stark white wall paneling. There are no lights on at all. So I'm assuming, click, headlight on.
Foresight.
Oh, true. I forgot about you. But yes, you look through, you can see 2 bodies slumped over. They appear to be general smuggler types. They're each holding a blaster, cargo utility-ish clothing.
Do you have any injuries on them?
There are a couple of tears at their chests and a couple of blaster wounds.
You said they're what kind of clothes or armor?
Utilitarian, no armor, just utilitarian. Think,
So just like civilian clothes.
yeah, civilian clothes only
mechanic.
got a lot of pockets.
Mechanic.
Cargo
Mechanic.
pants.
Cargo shorts
So-
with sandals. Oh god, it's a dad infestation.
Well, Wayne
While I'm looking around, I look around Siberian blaster marks, sign of a fight.
There are plenty on all the walls.
Whatever hit this thing, hit it hard.
Throw a
And
Rancor.
All blaster marks look the same. There's no like differentiating
There's no
patterns.
differentiation for size or general area of damage. It's not like one person was firing wildly and the other shot. with precision. Appears to be a standard firefight.
I was wondering if you like tell the different types of blasters, but I'm assuming no.
No, not really. There's really no way to.
There needs to be CSI in Star Wars, and I demand it right now. I'm going to study the fuck out of these blaster marks, and I'm going to find out exactly what kind of blaster fire this.
Oh my god, yeah. I guess you could say he's gonna take his best shot. Yeah!
Nah, I'm spaced out.
When the credits roll.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry
As
about
the
that.
clones step out and they form a perimeter around you, all looking at these bodies, see their lights flashing all over. There's mixtures of blood on the walls from various species, as you can tell. Well, I'm not sure I like this, what the hell happened here? Cut the chatty, you two.
No, they're right. I don't think anyone likes this. There's a stinging feeling in my gut.
Should
Actually,
make our way to the bridge.
force gut check.
Fine.
I have a bad feeling about this check.
I'm not really adding anything to these, right? Or-
Nope.
13.
You're adding your gut.
You may add your force wisdom modifier.
Since it is
That's a
force
15.
gut.
Yeah, something ain't right here. Something ain't right here.
Oh, looks fine to me.
Zombies.
Dead people.
This is perfect. Pew! Pew! Shoots both of them. What do you use that for? Make sure they don't fucking get
Is
up.
there any other damage besides blaster fire?
It's called double tap.
I look at the wounds. Are they strictly blaster marks, or are they
I
actually
just asked that.
like
Both of
slashes?
you roll perception. Let's just get this over with. God, they're paranoid. Right?
19 plus 0, so
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, I got 11.
They're fucking paranoid, I tell you.
No, I just want to make sure that's not like space zombies or.
It's a rancor, I'm already telling you.
I just want to see if
Oh
there's
yeah, like the fucking rock ghoul plague, or the death trooper plague. Yeah.
I just want to know if there's
something.
other damage besides blaster. If it was like knives or some crap or whatever.
There were tears in the shirts and blaster fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I know.
That's what I
I'm
mean.
done.
Only blaster fire at the moment.
Okay.
Alright. What are you doing? Proceeding to the bridge, the engine room, the pool table,
I
hot tub.
should proceed to the bridge.
I'm sitting in rust.
Yeah. 5 clones left of the ship to guard it.
Okay.
Everyone
Close
else.
up, you hear the airlock. Bing! As you proceed through, there is still no power to the ship. Walking through, you find multiple corpses. Same situation. All of them appear to be very smuggler types. Appears as though they were all working together. Most of them wearing jumpsuits at this point that have the name of the ship on it, Irmanda, in their positions. You find a couple engineers, a handful of weapons specialists. You notice the number of bodies you find, though, as you approach the bridge increases.
So this is where the fighting was starting to end, apparently.
Right. As you approach the bridge, you actually see barricades made out of various crates and wall paneling taken off and propped up. A lot of bodies here. Some of them actually have armor and decent weaponry. There's actually a small Gatling laser set up by the entrance to the bridge. It's been knocked over, but it's there.
Could it still work?
Yeah. Taking that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strapped to my back. Who knows what I need to just lay down fire.
You're just gonna be like a freaking GM from a GM.
I have no idea why I rolled, actually.
Does he rolling for to pick it up?
I look at the armor. What kind of armor are they wearing?
Hey, force controlled.
What kind of armor are they
Forget
wearing?
throwing my lightsaber. Force fire Gatling gun.
You know what? I'll allow it if you can make mechanics checks to create it. I'll allow
When we
it.
get back to shit.
Yeah, no. What kind of armor are they wearing?
Perception check.
And that's just speaking of. I wouldn't be using
18
force
plus
field
0,
right
so yeah, it's 18.
They are wearing standard combat suits, mostly modified with extra plating that was basically just welded on. So not the best in the world, but it was easily acquired on the silver market.
Yeah.
Nothing outrageous.
What?
now. And speaking of armor, I'm going to stop using my armor and use inertial armor from Force Balance, which gives me a base armor of 14 plus Dex, which brings it to 15.
Okay.
I guess I walk onto the bridge, see what's going on.
That'll last for 8 hours, so that should be good for this entire mission.
Okay.
Next thing you know,
That's
we're
better
for
than the
9
armor I was
hours.
wearing. So yeah, I picked up the Gatling laser.
You're in comfort now.
Hollow pack.
Alright, so as you gonna be the first one on the bridge, Matt?
Yeah.
Alright, stepping around the
As
corpses.
I picked up the Gatling laser, figure out how to tie it to my body. Temporarily.
Just carrying it by the string. Damn, this thing's fucking heavy.
Not sure everything's floating around right now, isn't it?
No, they have gravity.
Gravity's on. Okay.
Gravity's on the ship. Appears to be minimal power.
I
You've
go, I
seen
don't
a
like
couple of
this.
consoles
As I
on.
step on the bridge, I go, I don't like this. This does not.
Welcome to the party. No one likes this.
Alright, well, on the
Looks
bridge.
fine to me.
Looks like everything was done according to plan here. As you look around the bridge, there are 3 consoles powered. The engineering console is on, and it says emergency power mode. It has gravity listed life support.
Obviously.
And the last one marked is thrusters, station keeping, aka keep the ship where it is.
Stationary.
Yep. The other 2 consoles, one of them is the command console. Its screen is cracked and you're capable of reading what it says. And the other one is tactical. And since all internal defense is offline.
Well, I can get the command console. I'm a droid. I don't need a screen.
Just fist through.
I'm gonna try to splice
guess.
into it and find out what happened
Alright,
using
sure.
any recordings.
So I have to modify 42.
It's a 12.
Alright, as you open it, you find there isn't enough power to go to the command console, so it appears that the damage is not just the screen.
Okay.
Something hit it. Either a blaster or a corpse falling at a decent speed.
So yeah, command console isn't in the shape necessary to actually access it. So
Is there anything around here besides bodies and barricades, weapons and armor and stuff?
Not really.
At all.
You
Alright.
can attempt to repower the ship if you'd like, or go to one of the other vessels.
let me power off life support, and leave.
Power off it and leave.
Yeah. If there's something alive still on the ship,
Could they power it back on?
I'd have to get to the bridge in time.
Let's get the bridge in time. Tink, what time is that? Not now.
I'm assuming we've brought along some sort of life support system, obviously.
Life support's on the ship. Yes.
No,
you
I
could.
mean our
You
personal
could
system,
have
if
your
there was
personal
none.
rebreathers, yes.
Yeah, might as well. See if we can suffocate the whatever's in here out. If there is still something here.
Okay.
And hopefully it's not friendly. Or hopefully it
Nice thing
wasn't
it was friendly. It was here to help us. These were all Nagasada's men.
Actually,
Actually, they were.
being I'm on the ship, I'll just do a force check to see if there's anything here.
I already did that. didn't I?
Away
Now
from the
he's
ship.
on the ship.
You weren't on the ship.
Alright.
Same here.
No. I'll do it.
What is the force?
Force
Oh,
pushes
that-
the windows out.
Yeah, no, I'm playing the dark side shit.
Matt becomes one with the dark side, becomes a dark Jedi.
See, this game's more
dark
posing.
energy.
It's sealed.
You can suffocate and die, bitch.
Cut off your life support.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you cut off life support.
That's what I cut off.
Before you cut off.
Proceed back to your
After we put every breeders on, of course.
CR-25 drop.
Should we leave someone here to make sure nothing actually comes out here?
And the clones have life support on their subsuits,
Yeah,
right?
their armor is life support.
Their armor is life support.
Trying to think if there's something on the ship that could have find. I guess leave 10 clones near the docking area.
Okay. They set up a quick perimeter. See them start moving in some, doing the same thing that was near the bridge, taking off a couple wall panels just for impromptu barricades and crowding.
Yeah.
We'll wait here for you. The ship dock pulls right.
Maybe
Forget
we should
them.
have brought a scanner with us.
Nah, we are the scanners. We use our eyes.
Yeah. Well,
No,
Yeah.
no, you
Lifts
use our
up-
eyes.
lifts up his face veil. Ah! Your droid breaks down. Well, sorry, Spawn.
little did you know, I had Cthulhu in my eyes.
That's how you handle Nagasada. Hey, bro, look over here.
Yeah. Behold.
It's like, bro, dude, do your eyes open? Of course they open. All right, so what are y'all doing? Thunderbolt or Courage?
Let's go to Thunderbolt. Save courage for last.
Okay.
We don't have enough courage for courage yet.
Not yet. We need to find more. We need to find more courage points.
Thunderbolt is the one that was actually flying the IFF of the Wanderer.
Oh, so then we're definitely going to see what this is all about.
Wait, are the other two flying the original IFFs though?
They are, actually.
Okay.
As you dock,
Or at least original.
you find something similar, only this time it seems as though the buildup of bodies actually on the docking port you're coming from.
Huh.
They were trying to defend this particular docking port.
That's not the only docking port on the ship, right?
There's one on the other side.
So they knew where the enemy was coming from. This one.
Alright.
So. I'm guessing that. So yeah.
So they're just the smugglers' bodies.
Yep.
Wait, what? The smugglers? You're just assuming everyone on the ship from here is smugglers?
I mean, everybody on the other one is smugglers.
General
Fair enough.
profile of it.
I just think you're calling civilian group 1.
Unidentified tangos.
Yeah.
I just call them organics.
I call it me bag 1 through all of you forever.
But it's still the same group as the last ship, right?
Very similar design in their uniform and equipment.
So related.
Yep.
Obviously.
Powered by blood. Brothers.
They're all the same species, right? Looks at them. There's an Ithorian, there's a Transdosian, there's a human.
There's a Twi'lek.
There's a Twi'lek. It's
They
all
all
the
have those
same.
tentacles on their heads.
They're all the same, killable.
They all scream the same.
Yep, see?
They all bleed.
They all have mostly the same parts, reaches in and rips out a heart. See? Squeeze, all the blood comes out. I don't know what you're angry about. I don't know
Karema!
That's what you're angry about. Throws it against the wall.
Man, you really don't have a heart. No, I did. I just threw it away.
I got rid of it. It was starting to stink. Look, grabs your robes, wipes the blood off on it. Thanks, man. Burn.
I want to touch attack. It's my new armor. So on our way to the bridge here, I guess then.
Alright. You proceed towards the bridge. The amount of bodies thin out. You get to the bridge. There actually aren't any corpses there. This time the command console is intact. It's in the same state those systems are still in the same state as before. There are 3 consoles. One of them is at thruster station keeping, command console, and engineering console.
And again, just blaster fire.
Blaster fire all over.
Consoles. Are the consoles kind of functional this time? Not one destroyed.
Yeah, you can easily access the command console.
Please.
I walk over, press
Blow it apart.
Log over. Press the power button. Press the power button again.
Okay.
And again. And again. And again.
So it's
I push him away.
fuck out. Boom, boom, boom. Oh god, it's Vista. They died. Walks away.
Yeah, no, work out as well. Just let some millennium.
Everyone off the ship. What? It's not gonna make it. We power on. It's gonna blow up. There you go. That's why they were death traps. All right. So you go to access the system.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's power on the system. It's requesting a password of some kind. Thank you. Sleight of hand check.
Fine.
This time.
15.
All right. You are able to bypass the password this time. There are 4 recently created logs as in the past 3 days.
Alright.
And beyond that, there is 1 sensor blip that was recorded.
Sensor blip is an outside the ship sensor blip.
Yes.
Alright.
Something unusual that was noted for review by the crew.
Also, not one of the other 2 ships.
Alright.
We'll look at those.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want sensor blip first or the logs?
The logs.
Alright. The logs. The first one states after detecting the sensor blip and docking alongside a trading vessel, which was the sensor blip according to the logs. They traded and they were exchanging various weapons, equipment, and tips. It seems they had encountered some like-minded individuals. Let's put it that way.
Alright.
The third sensor log,
Log.
crew log, states that as the trading vessel was pulling away, it fired a couple of boarding pods onto the vessels and docked. After one of them rammed the Amanda, the group had recalled that tensions had broken, things had gone sour after something with money and who they were working for and various other just general personality conflicts after the honeymoon period of trading was over. The Amanda stopped responding to all communications and the group was sent over to investigate, didn't return, so everyone stood by as the boarding parties landed on both the Courage and the Thunderbolt. Group attempted to defend and lost. The last log you have is actually from a survivor who noted he was in the engine room. That was from a day ago.
Alright. Are they recordings? Are there cameras on the ship?
There are cameras on the ship. You'll have to reactivate the power to get.
But just the recordings. of what
Recordings don't have any camera, no. It's mostly audio.
happened. Oh, okay.
And the sensor blip has the IFF and variously attached info from the vessel they traded with that instigated this, supposedly.
What was the IFF?
The IFF returned as. So what happens when I pre-make shit?
To actually check it.
Yes, this returned as the Albatross.
Really.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar. Where was it from?
And I'm an albatross.
It hasn't appeared in this game yet, actually.
Okay, I'm just thinking about something else then.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's some YouTube I watched. Never mind.
Yes, it hasn't appeared in this game. Alright, so what do I do?
The worlds are bleeding together.
Oh god!
Am I Merc, or is Merc Will?
Los polos para tres.
I'm literally Captain Nadim.
Oh god. Alright, so
My
we
next
gotta go.
character.
It's gonna be Captain Eddie, no, fuck with me.
I guess we should go check out the engineer room.
Alright, as you all proceed back to the vessel, we need a perception check from all of you.
Onside.
Fine.
Oh
20.
shit, I ain't got nothing.
22.
I got that one.
Hey guys, the light's on.
Also 22.
Wow, you two are on point. He's like, the fuck is going
Walked
on?
into a wall. I don't see
Dream!
anything.
Ah, shit, fucked through my light.
Fucker!
Doesn't even notice the wall.
Yeah.
Perception was so low.
This is why you should lose your eyesight.
Hands him a screwdriver. Here. Oh,
I know what
right.
you're blind.
Hands him two, one for each eye.
I mean, the blindfold across my eyes hasn't said that.
Yeah.
It's in his face. Look at my eyes, motherfucker! Tell me you're lying!
What
You don't
eyes?
have eyes. Oh, right. My apologies. I'm
Sorry for shouting.
Look at my eye sockets!
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
God damn it, I keep forgetting about that.
Alright. So, as you all are proceeding down the corridor, you see a shadow move along. It appears to be following you. And
What
it's
did-
being displayed off of the weapons from the clones. Did you see that? Huh? You're just freaking out, man. It's nothing. It's probably a corpse. They aren't floating. The goddamn gravity's on.
I can hear the clones, right?
Yeah, they're all
We
saying
can all
stuff
hear.
out.
We
I turn around and look where they're looking.
I canceled them out. No.
Mute.
I just watch to see if I can pick up anything.
They're going down various hallways as they're coming to intersections. General, you seeing this? I think something's following us.
I mean, the shadows are following us, but going.
They're walking about the same speed you are, is what it seems like. Seems like something's walking along. Some of the clones think it's their own shadow being cast down the hallway. Others seem to think it's something down there.
I go down
We're
there
just moving
alone.
into this.
I break off from there and I go down the hallway.
He's dead.
Okay. Private, go check. Private, what's your name? Go check that out. Monster Chow. Alright, as you proceed down the hallway, you look around. Perception check again.
A wild rancor appears.
Oh, it's
13 mini rank.
I got 2.
Carry dragon.
Very close!
Oh shit.
Very close.
Roar.
Roar. What? Oh!
Yeah, that's all. That's all I got her.
His lightsaber goes floating down. I thought gravity was on the ship. Halfway down the hall. Oh, right. Boom. Never mind. Alright, as you are down there, you don't see anything.
Alright.
It appears as though there's nothing following you. The clones were right. It was their shadow being cast.
Alright, I go, guys, you're just being guys, you're being perfect. I turn around and I walk back.
I need a dexterity save right now.
Oh.
It's all fine! Okay, hold on, I got a 12.
Plus.
You have modifier for dex, I think, maybe.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
15.
You were barely able, you feel two hands wrap around you and grab you and attempt to pull you back. You were barely able to just shove them off and run back down the hall.
I went, we're over, no road! Open fire behind me!
Now, before he decides to run off alone, I tell everyone to stop and throw shit tons of sticks all around us.
Sticks everywhere!
Glow stick, glow rod, glow rod, glow rod. Alright, as they're doing this, some of them switch to the actually undermounted. It basically fires the same thing as a glow stick, only it's a small flare, sticks to walls. They're going out. That's when you see one lone individual standing there down the hall, following him. Decent clip, he's walking. General, what the fuck?
He just keeps walking, doesn't stop.
Yeah, as one of the chemical, I guess chemical sticky flare would be the best description, flies by. You see, it actually appears to be a normal human. There's something glowing on his skin, and his eyes are red. They're not glowing red, but they're illuminated and reflect like an animal would, whatever that backing is called. For
It's
night
George.
God damn it, George! You lost your way again. Guys,
I
I
get
like
back,
you.
I should get back to the group at night. My night, will find myself. I'm like, shit, this is not going well.
As his lightsaber ignites and lights up some of the hallway, you see this person is carrying a blaster rifle.
Okay, force grab.
Okay. What are you doing with him?
Yeah.
You're jerking him off. I don't want to hear about it.
Can I get a Pepsi real quick?
Yeah, let's put on pause. I gotta make a drink too while you decide what you're going to do.
That lets me
Ready for this shit, boys?
Oh, sorry, I was in backyard baseball.
Alright, so, as this creature walks towards you with, it's not glowing red, but red veins,
Yeah.
backshined eyes, carrying a blast rifle, just raised it, and it seems like it's
Force
trying
grab to
communicate.
restrain him.
Okay, so he can't move,
Yep.
can't fire his weapon.
Can I detect anything from him?
Divine detect,
Like type of force or whatever?
Power emitting from him.
go for it. Force wisdom. If you don't throw your die across the room,
And blind doesn't eat it.
it's not nutritious enough for her. Although it is the right color.
Sheesh.
It's clear.
Just like glass.
You said wisdom?
Yep.
12.
The only thing you're detecting is the dark side powers emanating from the
Second going through.
Stuck in my quarter.
It's on there.
I rolled a spike to take me off of him.
Fine.
Holding down. You what?
I'm rolling a spike to take me. Oh shit! I got 9.
The,
That's better than a
What is
1.
the force? Alright, so what do you do? You're holding him in place. The clones should we fire set?
I mean, is he just kind of staying in my force hand? Just doing nothing, kind of?
Yeah, he's just basically being held there. It's like he's trying to speak to you.
His mouth's just barely moving. in
It's
general.
barely moving. It seems like he can't form the words he wants. Right, Blondie?
Gotta make him like a force throat?
I force throat him.
Whoopee! Awkward. Like what? You want to try to?
Give him some assistance to speak with or something?
Surprised you just don't want to use telepathy.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you have like telepathy?
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's
Jingle.
our harness.
Harness has some jingle.
I don't know.
She's probably found her old collar, shit on it, and
She's just knocking shit over is what she does.
she a cat.
Basically.
Hey, look, Daniel. Mug. Bloody, how do you get on my table?
Proof that if the world was flat, cats would have knocked everything off it. Proof it's not.
Yeah,
It still exists.
exactly.
I mean, just the same precaution. Everybody you know there is your uncle, and everybody you know there's your sister, and everybody you know there is pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, telepathy.
Okay, so you initiate telepathy and attempt to speak with him. You get broken and mangled sentences. From what you can gather from the phrases in them, in interpreting them, it appears this was someone else's consciousness molded by the dark side of the Force. He is incapable of telling you who did it, why or how. Just that he was a person and now he doesn't feel like one and he can't control himself.
Life is pain.
Existence is pain, Jerry! We
I mean,
Sikhs are not born into this world.
He's got red
for purpose.
veins. His eyes are red, right?
Yep.
So there's contacts there. His lips black. Does he wear a lot of dark clothes?
Yup. It's not a phase, Mom!
It's just a phase, Mom. No, it's not.
Zoom! Lightsaber out. That's why younglings were killed. They just started listening to heavy metal.
Do you tell this to us, or you just
I am writing stuff down.
just take that notebook?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I'm writing stuff down. I'll be with you in a moment.
As you're all being wiped out, like
Yeah.
in a moment. Pew, 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 please! They're killing us all!
Give us commands. You're telling us to not fire. We're getting massacred.
Alright, well, where were we? Oh, right, shit, all my people are dead. Fuck.
All right, I'm done. Oh, so are you guys apparently. Was writing down it's not a phase.
Yep.
Wait, I don't need this anymore.
Can I do a history check real quick about this kind of force stuff? Or is
Sure,
this-
all three of you, man.
About this guy's life.
Yeah, because I would have shared what's going on with this guy.
Okay, I just
Is this galactic lore history?
This
Oh, fuck, I didn't know. Wait, nope, never
Oh, there's a
mind.
galactic
19.
war.
Solid 9.
I had 19.
History.
What was
13.
13. You don't recognize any of this.
We're all dumb.
19.
19. Okay.
Oh, he's not
I
so
thought
dumb.
you said 9, sorry. You would recognize that this technique has been mentioned before by users of Dark Side Alchemy, which could either be the Night Sisters or
Sit down.
This is nice.
I
I do
go.
remember. I do remember
I go.
alchemy
He
for
should
the
do it
first
under
session.
control. I go. I said. I
What are we
remember.
listening
He's either under control of Nine Sisters or Nagase Dao. It's Force Alchemy.
He hasn't said who did this to him.
That's what I'm saying. It's
He's
either.
incapable of.
It's either. I said it's either the Night Sisters or Sadao.
Wait, so you did tell us what?
Yeah, I told you
Okay.
guys.
Well, if it's not his consciousness inside a body, I take aim.
I mean,
Tell me when.
yeah.
The only thing you could possibly try, if you really wanted to be the pacifist here, you can attempt to break the dark side control. But there's no guarantee
Yeah.
what will happen.
I mean, I figure in character, I will at least try. So,
Force wisdom check, please.
it's 18, 19.
Alright, you were unable to break the hold. You do see all of the red parts of him flare with dark side energy. He attempts to contort in pain as he's being held.
Well, I then walk up and I cut off his head.
Drop. Saban, feeling left out, goes pew pew in the body. Alright, so what are y'all doing now?
A quick prayer to honor the forced person to fighting.
Takes lightsaber, takes an E.
I look at his. So
I mean-
I look at his blaster. Is it just a normal blaster?
Standard blaster. Yeah.
All right.
Anything could be gotten after market vibes.
Anything happened to the body after he was killed?
You can see some of the red markings are oozing, and he's starting to disintegrate.
That explains why I didn't see any of the bodies. Alright.
I look down the hallway to see if there's any with the Force to see if I could at least pick up any other life signs.
Sure, try.
19.
You're still sensing dark side energy, but at this point, after you're switching campaigns for a minute. Merc has relayed all this to you. You would realize that with as much dark side energy as there is in this area, they would basically look like surrounding space.
Because
They're
they
being
are.
very
I
well
relay this to
camouflaged.
Mark. There's a reason why we're not picking up anything.
Well, they're dark side. This is dark side. We're dark side.
Exactly.
All dark
We're dark
side.
side.
Turns out we were working with Noxidal the whole time.
It wouldn't matter
We
if
are
we
working with
were
Revan.
trying to pick them out or something trying to get at.
This is really gonna bother you.
Let's also keep our
Your
eyes
character
open.
really wants
We
Revan
should be
dead.
fine.
Yep.
Keep our eyes open more, yeah,
Good
that's
luck.
what I was getting.
That's all I gotta say.
Challenge accepted.
If you can plan it, go for it.
Starbucks executive just dropped it. Step down.
Starbucks what?
Executive.
Oh, okay.
Man.
How
It is-
much do you have? I'm mean ass.
Take watch S.
I'm thinking about getting Icon Gear access for my earbuds. They go with the Samsung.
Oh, cool.
But
Oh, yeah.
cost money.
Yeah, everything does in this world. Stupid currency. You need
It's
Tommy.
Somali.
Alright, we must seize the means of production.
Comrade, you must build additional pylons.
Comrade, the means of production are down. I said, Comrade, we must sleep on the ground. Alright.
Alright, so I guess we keep our eyes open with everyone. All the guns have flashlights on them and stuff
Yep.
too.
And they can also fire those adhesive flares at your request, lighting up most of the hallway.
Those limited resource.
They have 500 per each. It's basically, think of it like you
Yeah,
would do a
limited.
small tank, and it fires a little, basically snot-sized glob, but that produces enough light for it.
Okay.
Dum, 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 dum,
I assumed it wasn't unlimited, so
No, it's not unlimited. I mean, you will.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: you could, if you had them fire from where you are to the engine room, you could cover that whole hallway, but that'd be about it. And that would be with a
Shit,
nice lighting
wow.
level like in this room. So,
I mean, so we can using about
Sparkling-
get half of this lighting.
yep.
And
There
Need
and.
some help with
Are
it.
you okay there?
I had to get my die.
Okay.
He's massaging the floor.
so we can use half of it. I mean, how hard was it to spot this guy after all the lights?
After all the lights were on, it wasn't hard.
But when we're in complete darkness, it was very hard because it just seemed like a shadow.
Correct.
How much light do you think would be needed to spot these guys easily?
The whole damn ship.
I'm gonna need you to roll. I'm just do a general int check on that.
Hey, listen, raw 19. As a try to free its friend. Intelligence, so let's go. That is a 21.
You would know that your best bet to find them, of course, is going to be to turn the lights back on. But
Again,
a
the whole damn
combination
shit.
of glow rods with flashlights and a pattern I don't want to say a firing line, but something similar with overlapping fields of vision. You could probably catch
Some
them.
kind of pattern of lights.
Yes, you could probably catch them. Now,
Alright.
you are unaware of how fast they move, as this other one was walking.
Yeah.
Top speed, aim, all of that, you know nothing about. So
Yeah,
there are unknown
obviously.
variables here.
But I mean, as long as we can see them, that's at least something.
Yep.
So,
I like you. We should want to get the other clones off the ship. I got a bad feeling about this.
I mean, yeah, the bad feeling is still here. It's still the fucking whatever those things are called.
Exactly. There's
I mean-
only 10 of them.
Doug has been, I'm assuming you've been communicating.
True, we
with
should
Swearing.
send Greeps to the other ship now.
Oh, you mean the other ship? Right. I thought you were talking about this ship. Like,
No, I mean the one we left the clones on.
yes, I got that now. Can we contact those clones still?
They respond and they say they've been creeped out and they keep seeing shadows, but they're pretty sure that it's just in their head.
It's not in your head. Upper there, it was lights just for the moment.
You can hear the click, rattle down the metal hallways. You hear, shit. Yeah, that's definitely a shadow. What do? Do we engage?
They're
They're not moving at us
Can we
yet.
just tell the ship to go get them?
Yeah.
And come back?
Yeah, you could dispatch the other dropship you have at the same time to go get them if you want.
That works.
Okay. They're recovered after about 5 minutes. You can hear a couple of rounds of blaster fire. Holy shit! Jesus, fuck, those things can move fast when they want to. Almost got us. You can hear one of them swap the rod out of his weapon.
I go, if they're moving fast, we want to get the fuck out of here.
Still got Survivor.
We got a lot more than 10 people on this ship, too.
Everyone take a lightsaber.
And hopefully the survivor's not dead already. So how long ago was that log?
There you go.
Alright, so yeah, that's what I thought. So, hopefully he found a nice hiding spot.
Okay.
We will continue slowly going down.
Okay.
Thorough check over those. I mean, I didn't want to know anything about this. From your memory, how easy is it to become a Force zombie?
Gonna need a history check.
Hey, 20.
Alright, to become a Force zombie takes a lot of dark side energy. It would take a convergence of some kind, or as you would know them, avergence. If it's created somewhere where dark side energy is channeled, or to be a powerful alchemist. There must be unwilling. I'm just going to tell you all of it, and you can say you really don't know. There must be some form of biological start, as it were, starter. Beyond that, you channel the dark side into them, and they turn into a zombie. They are very notoriously, I don't know, unreliable would be the best word. Because if you fuck up, you got a pile of ash. It's
Does it spread?
not normal.
Only via more dark energy pushed into
Only
somebody?
via more dark energy, or if they're a very adept alchemist, or a very powerful convergence.
So Night Sisters or Chanel?
Mm-hmm. One of the two.
Up to you. Well, I really listen and I go, my advice when you get the hell off the ship, forget the survivor. If he can hear any plastic fire, he would move toward us.
Why do you think it moved towards us?
Because if he hears plastic fire and it's returning, he'll think, oh, someone's on this ship.
And there's been people on the ship already that's called the zombies. Who knows, they might have accidentally fired off a shot their entire time here.
True. Either way, I don't like the looks of this.
I think we'll be good for a little while longer. We just slowly make our way towards the engine room.
Okay, peppering the area of flight as you go, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
We contact our docking.
Your dropship.
We've not seen these guys open up doors yet. So the current dropship.
There are very few
actually-
doors that are closed in this current ship.
The ones that dropship is closed though, and
Yep.
they still respond. They're good.
Yep, they're still replying just fine. Say you left maybe 10 at the dock as you did before, docking perimeter. But they have lit the area up by this point at your order and are holding position. So as you approach the engine room, you notice
And the other 10 from the other ship.
have been recovered.
Thorough check over just in case.
Okay. Ship is scanned. The entire ship is basically spaced to ensure nothing on board. Easy to spot though because the whole ship's lit up, and there are very few hiding spaces. It's basically
A giant
room
box.
a room like this, a ladder, and another room.
Wasn't not just the ship, the clones themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Visual inspection.
They're fine.
Stuff.
They take off their armor. They're good. All right. As you all reach the engine room, you notice this door, half closed, appears to have come off the rail with damage and is sitting with a crate. There are 3 corpses nearby. Their weapons, of course, are laying next to them. Blaster fire as well.
We didn't run into anything along the way.
Nothing.
What do I see through the cracked door?
Alright, looking in, shining a light. You see one. Well, I'm giving you the explanation here. As you look through, you see one individual. At least he's trying to hide. He's carrying something. What the? Pew! Random. Boom! He's a bad shot, so it hits the door, and you see sparks shatter. Whoop! Pew! Pew! Pew!
Stop shooting. I'm a Jedi.
What?
A Jedi.
Now, don't say it with such a weird accent. This thing's gone.
Maybe.
One of the clones pokes down, shines the light on him so the rest of the group can see. Climbs out and he's carrying a cylindrical item about this big. Holding it close.
Oh shit, oh shit, one of those things.
You said you're a Jedi?
Yes.
Fucking take this. He hands you it. Get me the hell out of here.
Go with
That
us
can't
then.
go anywhere. That cannot go back to where it came from.
Okay. Because we said don't go anywhere. It's like, well, why'd you just hand it to me? You should have left it here.
You shut up about semantics!
I do a scan of the object for energy
Yeah,
signatures
I'll
and what it is.
perception.
Can I recognize what this thing is, or just a?
It's just a container.
It's like a giant metal pill.
Yeah. hard
13.
Alright, as you do a scan, you denote that there is energy equivalent to, say, a data or hollow.
Yeah.
So it's a
Smaller one, of course.
I guess we get the doors open and try to get him out there.
He can crawl out.
Okay.
It's not enough that you can't get out.
There's mostly just enough for the zombies to couldn't seem to have done that.
Correct.
Cool.
So he follows you up. We need to get the hell out of here and blow these fucking things up.
All right. Nothing else on the other ships that you nothing to worry about?
There's the Courage. No, we lost contact with them first. Somehow our man managed to hold out. Those guys were always nuts though, and they had flamethrowers. I'm assuming that helped.
All right. We get back to the escape pod.
All right, so the ship takes off. Doug hails you. What the hell happened over there?
For zombies.
Oh, good. Love this kind of place. What do you want us to do with the ships? Tow them in?
Blow 'em up.
You can follow that order.
Aye. As you're flying back, you see rounds. The ships, because of course, no shields, are easily destroyed.
Yeah.
Ripped apart, you see various corpses and bodies flying, some of them still trying to flail, and then they disintegrate. So yeah, congratulations, you killed some of them. So you dock back on your ship, looks at you. You gotta get that to your buddies in the council, or whatever you call each other.
Will do.
That, yes, the ship that came out, we took that from them. They drained our credit account in one of their fucking deals, so we raided their ship. After that, it launched those damn zombies at us. We think that is the recipe, or whatever the fuck you people call it, for messing with the Force.
Wait a minute. You took this from the ship that launched the zombies onto you?
They tried to steal money from us, so we went on there and we made them pay. Took some shit. That was in it.
Was this before you traded with that random ship in the logs?
It was the same ship.
Okay.
It was driving by here. We figured we were gonna get some of those nice, what are those freaking people down there call it? Dark side artifacts or whatever to trade with them. That was in there. We figured, hey, they stole a couple thousand credits. We figured they'd pay us that for it, or at least the equivalent. After they fucking stole our money, and then all of a sudden we got peppered with these things. Turns out their cargo pods they were bringing weren't for us or a trade. It was full of those things. Supposed to deliver them to the surface of Dathomir over there.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
So you can get yourself some medbay to make sure you get checked out.
He hands over his blaster pistol, just in case I shoot him. His hands
Good
are
idea.
shaking. He wanders back down there. Alright, what do y'all do?
Guess now seems like a good time to Coruscant.
Fuck it!
Mark the witches!
No more Force shit.
Planetary
Not right
bombardment?
Fuck
No.
the whole planet.
If they can have the same kind of power to make 4 zombies, which is also the same power now, because now has, I don't want to get my ship pulled out of the damn sky yet.
Hey, bro, come here. Well, I don't want. Oh god, fuck.
We just kill them on land.
You know what?
They got
President's
mother Townsend in a
Ooh.
fucking cave out of the game. They got motherfucking Townsend out in a cave somewhere. I don't think we can touch them like on a couple thousand Night Sisters.
I can
Yeah,
go through
we'd be fucked before we even got to them.
I can go through all that.
They know guerrilla warfare.
Drop.
Doesn't matter to me.
They would just drop all our they would drop your ass before you even got to the cave.
So you're headed to Coruscant?
Those are
Alright.
rounds I
I
can
didn't
drop.
expect to scare you away that easily, but alright.
Hey, you don't fuck with zombies, man. Especially being, I'm not even sure if they can spread by themselves or not. I know you described it as it sounds like they can't, but I ain't too sure.
Still not 100% on that.
Congratulations, you tried out horror.
Alright, well, I'm better at it than I thought. Because I didn't expect that to work at all. I didn't know.
Pussies.
Hmm?
Pussies.
Thank you.
You want to stay the ship?
I'm good.
I'll take the water. 20 minutes later, you come back. Dothamir is now, instead of red, it's all blue. And you're sitting there in the night.
Hey, I know how to take risks, but I ain't going to go through another whole ship of this shit. If one survivor says ain't another shit, okay, we're good, let's get out of here.
No, then, fuck it.
I mean, kill that for a zombie easily.
Yeah, that
Just
one.
held it in place.
Yeah, thankfully. It was one.
I would have shot it.
I know you would have.
Is the guy here?
Haven't got any messages
Yes.
Oh shit, that's
Dude is
true.
here.
Yeah.
Dude is here.
Well, we can
Get over there, man. All right. So, you left off heading to Coruscant.
Yep. I guess we at least drop this thing off for research.
All right. So that's the excuse we're using.
Wow, we research it. And make our own zombies.
With blackjack, hookers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could, but I feel a little safer putting it in someone else's hands first.
No,
And
else you
glass-
put it in someone else's hands? That's what our porch key.
Damn.
True.
Damn.
But however, we're transporting this time, not Obi-Wan. We have more plot armor than he does.
And we have Trojan on our side.
No, you guys don't have more plot armor. No more plot armor. It's time for plot. Alright, so you all, after a handful of days, arrive at Coruscant. Everyone is, of course, long rested during the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Full health.
yep, full health, full health, full health.
All force points.
All force points back. You're contacted as you approach Coruscant. Ding. Serenity. Stand by for automated docking sequence. Sending you coordinates now.
That's new.
You're directed to one of the Republic's many Venator docking berths near the Jedi Temple, used to supply new vessels and also launch vessels that are resupplying. As you arrive, you're granted by a protocol droid. The Jedi Council would like to speak with you regarding the top secret mission they have spoken of.
And I have something new. I want to speak with them too.
Very well.
Two
The droid
birds, one
wanders.
stone.
The droid wanders off. So you all can head directly to the Jedi Temple if you want to do any shopping. If you want to, purchase 30,000 more Venators because somebody.
How much does an act dog cost?
A what?
AKK dog.
Attack dog?
No, it's from the Old Republic. They're called act dogs.
In other words, he's finding a new hireling just so he can kill off.
No, finding a pet. Finding a pet.
For her?
For me.
Oh. I thought he was trying to get some romance points.
I mean, I could.
We got a puppy for your pussy.
Oh, I really want
Tip
to.
for tap.
If I really want to, I could go with the mound called the fucking Warhound. But that probably costs a lot more, so I'd rather go for an act dog.
Alright, looking for an act dog, you cannot find one at the moment as they are considered dangerous and not supposed to be within city limits.
Any Warhounds?
Anywhere. No.
Because
Damn!
You're gonna have to look on the black market if you're looking for those.
So I had to like Morgan and I start looking.
What about Womp Rat?
Yeah, probably. I mean, those
Are they on
are.
the streets?
Yeah.
I crush them.
Boom! Boom! Randomly killed him like around a bunch of school children going to school. Yeah. Blood sprays everywhere. Reality is cruel. Alright. You could purchase a Womp Rat if you want.
No, I don't actually.
I look
You
for
can look on the black market, but I'm gonna need you to do a perception check.
I just want to see if I can get either or. Fuck, I got 15.
Not here.
Can I find the black market with my contacts?
Sure.
I was like, I thought I was looking
Okay,
for a while
that's
over
it.
to the temple of Jasa.
Huh?
Guess I told why contact Jasa told me to meet me over at the temple.
Well, doesn't fucking matter. I got 2 and a 3.
Wow! Advantage didn't save his ass today. Alright, so all of you go to the temple unless anybody else
And I'm
wants to
taking
do
Jasa with me.
Alright, his Ireland is with him.
Where you go?
Alright. Yeah, as you all arrive, actually she was never introduced to either of you. You just saw her in passing.
Yeah.
Never spoke with her. So as you all arrive, the Jedi Knight comes up to you. Please follow me.
Just him?
Follow.
You too as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Who is that?
She's with me.
Is she? I don't know. Honestly, I've never seen her.
No. Very well. He leads you up to the council chambers. Bids you adieu, goes back in. All 4 of you are standing there now.
Yeah.
I've been carrying the thing the whole time.
Yeah, they live.
Go for it! Go! Touch
I
that!
think
back on the
I
ship,
think
we're
part
still
I pulled
working on it.
Marcus side.
Okay.
I pulled Marcus side. Remember that chick? Remember? I put Jasa. She's with me. She's my apprentice. Remember that chick at Protogen? That's her.
I'm not stupid. I remember.
What?
Hell? I didn't even see her. Okay, if I
Just
start,
move your feet. Lonnie, come here.
Come on.
I was gonna try to
Come
slip
on.
on her or something.
Come on.
She doesn't know that.
Come on. Come on, go to bed.
At least she was going shooting on my foot,
Come on.
Thankfully.
Bed.
and thankfully.
Bed. Shush. Come on, bed. Bed.
Oh, then I'm what we're talking. It's like random ass dog attack.
Act dog.
I call them actors. I don't know what the fuck they're really called.
Blondie's an act dog. That's what you'd be getting.
The funny thing about Warhound would be if I got a Warhound, I could use them as a mount. They're so fucking huge.
But that's an act dog. Blondie's an act dog.
Oh yeah.
What's hack dog? No. Alright, so Israel are standing in front of the council after having your little exchange if I'm not stupid.
I mean, I would have told you. Well, we don't know her in person at all.
Oh.
Legit, you've been hiding her.
Hey, Obi-Wan looks at y'all. Am I interrupting a conversation?
Yes.
No.
We'll let you finish. They sit back for a minute.
I'm done now. You may continue.
Alright, we're good. You talk. Keep talking. Obi-Wan looks at you all as well as Mace Windu and they gather around. So, first off, why are you carrying around a hand egg?
Let's just say I found a whole bunch of forest zombies on a ship, and the lone survivor was carrying this.
Zombies, you said. Yoda force pulls the item over.
And this is near Dathomir.
Dathomir.
As he opens it, you can see the holocron. Appears as though it's a diamond being held in place. Glowing red, of course, because
Sith.
we have to follow the code here. Color-coded for your convenience.
Yep. So the Jedi. Color coded.
Locks up. Research this, we shall. Floats it over. Plo Koon begins experimenting with it. Mace
Creates a
Windu-
forces zombie right there.
BAM! Throws on the ground.
Researched!
I know the secrets. Snorts up the remains. I know the secrets. I know them.
He gains +1 suspicion.
Plus one strike. Alright, so Mace Windu looks at you. We will research this. Thank you for that. Do you have any other further information about this item you have recovered?
It was from 3 scavenger ships.
Carillion
Legally.
class cruisers.
What?
Carillion class cruisers.
Yeah, on Carillion class cruisers using stolen IFF tags, because one of them was my ship.
No, you never
Well,
asked
that
me
must
about
be
that.
rather disheartening to meet yourself in space and not recognize yourself.
Yeah. Like a funky space mirror. But all 3 ships seem to have been covered in these zombies to a point, and they got that way after trying to attack another ship that was on its way to the planet.
Interesting. We'll send a few stealth vessels to attempt to figure out what was going on, and move from there and give you recon of the planet. If you're approaching Dathomir, though, I can tell you to be wary of the dark side of the Force is strong there.
Yeah, the whole place is very red.
Yeah, so the Night Sisters and Night Brothers are not exactly easy to speak with or visit.
Yeah. I heard.
That's good. I'm glad you were prepared. Would you like to hear more about what we found here?
Please.
Well, roughly 2 kilometers beneath your feet lies an ancient Sith temple. Sith shrine would be the words we would use, actually. Apparently it sits on a light side convergence point that this temple was built on. Are you familiar with Force conversion points, General? Yup.
Hey, look at 20.
No,
Alright,
I'm
you-
done.
I don't know shit.
Sorry, that doesn't break my 50 DC. You would be
It's just
aware-
like, it's like when you guys roll listen to the door. I rolled 20. You hear nothing.
Uh-huh.
Because there's nothing there.
Well, you would know that convergence points are areas that have large gatherings and large focus of either dark or light side. They're referred to as virgins.
Weird place to build a Sith temple then.
Correct. He looks at you. That is correct. Building a Sith shrine on a light side virgins is not common practice. This was found many years ago by the Explorer Corps when they were looking through the ancient levels of
No, not me
Coruscant.
yet.
Out of game, Coruscant has 1,325 levels. No, 1,325th is actually the surface of the planet. No one goes there, it's very dangerous. Beyond that point,
Oh, now.
Well, yeah. Shush. But as you go up, it usually turns into smugglers.
Oh, so
Super
this
peasants,
Is,
poor
this is
people.
from the surface of the plane. Just build tons of rings around it.
Yes, the Ecumenopolis is literally layers of city around the planet. There's one area that is a mountain that was not touched because of the resources, and that was where they ended up putting like the terraforming system and planetary control stuff. Common knowledge, all of you would know, just from the design of Coruscant.
Yeah.
So we went beyond and down below the 1000th level, and were able to find this ancient Vergence and Sith shrine. We believe it to be from before the Great Hyperspace War.
Damn.
History-wise, out of game for those of you, that's when the Sith got their shit together, came to Coruscant, and fucked people up. They were repelled, but early Jedi and Sith.
Mhm.
There were actually both Sith and Jedi on this planet beforehand because they were both considered religions before they became the Order.
More enemies.
Yep. We've been looking into it and believe that maybe it may hold information. We're not sure what is holding the Vergence together. We hope that it is, of course, our presence with as many light side users as there are here. But things have had odd turns before. Dathomir was always dark side. Onderon is still tainted by the dark side of the Force to this day, even though there are no Sith there. So it appears these things have staying power. If you would like, we have a set of drillers ready to go down through the lower levels. You can use the old tunnels until the recently shifted level 122. Well, 1022, sorry, I left that zero. Beyond that, you will find the shrine and the Vergence. Whenever you are ready, the gear is awaiting. Explorer Core knows to recognize you. A couple of your friends said hello, by the way.
I haven't seen them in a while.
You still owe me money, you fuck.
Listen, dickwad.
I miss these sounds.
Listen, shithead. Give me a speeder. Hey, you owe me an eye.
You owe me the Wanderer!
Yeah, you owe me an eye. No. You fell on my lightsaber. I was watching.
I remember why I left.
I remember why I quit. Mountain of paperwork to fill out before you can even touch the equipment. Yep.
Good times. Good times.
I love being a freelancer. Why? Because I can do shit like this. Yeah! Alright, so what are y'all up to? You've been dismissed from the meeting if you wish to leave, unless you wish to speak with counsel.
I do.
Okay. Let me know something real quick that you've spoken and we'll give you this information. While you decide how to say what you're going to say.
Alright.
I speak with the council privately. What's up, guys? So, how's
So
everybody's
about
weekends?
those, about those Browns you, they're going to the...
Turns out they bond more with me than with the Jedi and the other.
Yeah. If I could spell.
Wait, all the game has my apprentice taken to the light or dark side? Like when I encountered her back in the day,
Back in
and like I first got there, did I convince you to go dark side? Or did I convince you to go light side? Because there's apparently those only two options I could find.
Well,
Back in the day,
Isn't
you were
that your
dark side,
choice?
No.
so she was dark side, right?
well, no, I'm going
No.
to handle this.
Back in the day?
No, I'm asking no because in the game you have two options: you convert her to dark side, or she becomes a Jedi.
Wait, is this a game?
Yes,
Like,
she's
that
from
he's
the game. Yes, she's from the game.
Oh, okay.
That's
No,
why
I
that's
thought
why-
this was a real character that you were basing yourself off.
No, I'm talking about my apprentice.
Okay.
The apprentice is basically either I convince her to go join dark
Okay.
side, and then it's like she
Then it's up to
goes
you.
all Sith. Well, no, I was leaving this up there because to me she'd be all Sith, but poorly.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
why
you used it.
Yes,
She'd be Sith.
no, because in the game you can either tell her stay true to Jedi code and she takes some of my teachings but stay true to Jedi code, or you tell her go full Sith, fuck Jedi.
I mean, you would be making this decision, right?
Yes, but back then, but since Daniel pretty much is saying what I can't do, it should be his call.
Will, I'm rolling a d4. Pick the numbers for light side. You're a Jedi.
Even.
Even numbers? Odd numbers are Sith. What did it land on?
4.
She's light side.
Okay.
There you go.
Done.
Yep.
Fate decided.
and by fate, I mean, he means the loaded die he had.
Shut the fuck up.
It always lands on 4, so it deals max damage at all times.
That's why your characters get wiped out. That's why there's only been 4 TPKs.
But I've never seen him use that die.
But let's just start the game. I'll start out of the game. Before our game, I told you game, so he's gonna.
I did warn him if complete Sith, you guys might just fucking kill her because she'd be like, Jedi!
Well, the Jedi would kill her, because they kill everything that's it.
Yeah.
It's surprising that you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh no, they want to give me a chance. They want to see if I can change.
like the normal Jedi Council would have just killed you.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. They probably put me on trial.
The
'cause
real Jedi
If
Council.
I was modern day Sith, I'm ancient Sith. That means
No,
I could
like
have just
all
surrendered.
Sith
He was
stuff,
old- he's
they
an
would
old
go
Sith.
out of their way to
He could be
destroy.
Oh,
That's
so
like
he's
the
great.
Jedi
Single
stuff.
use Minesweeper. Go down that hallway.
I mean, that's still part of it.
Done.
I mean, that almost happened.
He
use
did it to
Minesweeper.
himself.
Anyone of his own will.
Single use Minesweeper. Walk down that hallway, please. Alright, so. It's clear now. You want to speak with the Jedi?
Yes.
As some of the holograms fade out, Shak T, Plo Koon.
The ones that don't matter.
Yeah. The characters we don't like.
Got the big head.
Yeah. The only thing I know about him is he has 2 brains.
Yeah. Kira Mundi.
One down team.
He
and one
fades
down.
out, yeah.
Actually,
Luminara
3. Sorry.
fades out. That
That's a
leaves
big
with
one.
Yoda, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And me.
I go
Did you not
Jedi.
leave yet?
I go Jedi
No.
Masters. I would like to make a request for my apprentice, and she is not Sith. She didn't exactly join the dark side. It was more like she took on some of my teachings, but she never joined. She stayed a Jedi. I would like to leave her here in the temple where it'd be safe, where she could do research. Catch up.
And you see Master Obi-Wan look over at Yoda. Shall we check the archives? Yoda. We shall. Pulls out a data pad here. Real quick. And then she did never leave the light side, as we just determined with my random ass default.
Yeah.
She's allowed to stay.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, the camera was on. I've left
I
it
go
on
and I
the
inform
code
Jason.
protocol.
I go and inform Jason. Don't look anything up. Remember what I told you when we first met? Situated light side. And if they give you any orders that don't exactly feel right, like you kill me or some shit, run it by me. Just let me know.
He's pretty by me.
Steal credits.
I'll like if it's like kill me, but they have a good reason. Yeah, you can do it. But like
I
otherwise,
recommend using your best judgment, but if you have any questions, let me know. It's cool.
yeah,
Yeah, basically.
I'll give some tips.
I just
I have a
know
really
she
weak
still
hip
reports to
right
me,
now.
but they're in charge while you're here, so.
Alright. Alright, so what do y'all do?
I guess a break from overly dark force powers. Let's dig.
Alright, so you go get on the equipment. Alright. As you wander down there.
Oh, it's not legit ever!
I know why they all died. Why? These elevators are slow as fuck. Alright. As you all go down there, a group of Explorer Corps meet you. You recognize a handful of them. Most of them were pretty good at geographic surveys and various other construction techniques. Mert?
Hey, boys!
You see they've got one large drill section ready. For right now, it's going to follow. He looks at you. For right now, that's going to follow the tunnels we already created. When you get to 1022, you have to make your own hole. We don't know where you're going to come out, but we do know it'll be near the shrine. The area actually seems to be a bubble. Not sure what's holding it together. Probably that light side versions, but the force is what the force is.
Let's have some fun exploring then again.
All right, hop in. You see him.
Woo!
You see him jump down. You bring anybody with you? Just those 4? These 3, because he dropped off his apprentice.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Picks up random youngling. This is my child.
I always wanted to be a father.
Snap! He takes lightsabers. Oh no, he died. Rolls body out.
My little
It's like,
guy.
you're like lined with bandoliered lightsabers now. Poor younglings.
my children.
I mourn them so. Go into a fight with Grievous, win. Because you have more lightsabers.
Yep, that's
I'm cooler.
that was the counting feature of
I
how
want to test
win.
my power. Put me in a gladiator match with Grievous.
He will not survive.
Oh yeah, he's still detained.
Yeah, he's captured.
Alright.
As far as we know, remember the peace talks went on. They could have had him released.
I actually released them. I was like, could you please release
Yeah.
Greasers? They're like, fine.
Fine, I guess because the droid's holding us all hostage.
Wait, I'm not even pointing a gun at anybody.
As you're all in the transport machine, earth digging equipment, descends down. After roughly 3 hours of descent at a decent pace, the drill engages, you hear vehicle shakes a little bit, and then you watch it level out from its current 45-degree tilt. Your seats tilt with it. Boom. You hear it land. His was stuck. I'm upside down.
Now it's back. Now sorry.
The door opens. You can see lights set up along one of the previous tunnels. You can see it's maybe 20 feet from you. Similar entrance pattern. You can see the landing site. As you all get out, engaging your lights or dark vision or whatever you want to call it, force vision.
It's force side thing apparently, which supposedly just works like dark vision.
Yeah. As you all are walking through, you see some of older equipment. Some of it marked from the Old Republic era. Some of it not. Some of it from the current Jedi Order. Proceeding on, you go through a small, it's a naturally occurring, I guess the best word would be described, metal kind of cave arch. You can see a previous building had collapsed and been processed to hold up the layers above it. Slipping under, you see a natural blue light coming from a large, it appears to be a naturally formed mountain. And at the top of it, there is a flattened area with black pillars reflecting the blue light. They're almost absorbing it. They're so dark.
Damn. That's Black Dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Remember when that black kid played for, what was it, the defensive line for the that one movie? It was a great movie. He played offensive line. Excuse me, African American child. No, his position was. All right, so what are y'all doing? Looking at this mountain.
I'm assuming this is the temple they were talking about.
The convergence. It's not necessarily a temple.
Well, yeah, the convergence and then
The temple.
whatever's at the top.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess I walk up to it and like touch it.
All right, so you're climbing the mountain.
Become a Sith.
I was just gonna touch it first, see what happens.
The convergence or
The convergence.
Yep. As you touch it, you feel a wash of light side energy.
I gained 10 on this.
You roll an advantage on the force checks because you're light side.
Fair enough.
So, Matt, what is your rating?
What do you mean?
Are you Jedi, Gray, or Sith?
Yes, but that's probably gray.
No more
What
force
is your
lightning.
Alignment?
yeah?
Fox chaotic evil.
Alright, yeah, you're not having a good time. You're rolling a disadvantage while you're.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
It's like
It
there's
hurts.
needles in my shoes. Dude, seriously, switch shoes. I told you, you stepped on a fucking cacti. Oh, right. Switch his shoes. I'm good now.
Yeah, you're not following your alignment at all.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna force an alignment change, I think. Alright, as you all traverse up.
I mean, I'm in the presence of the Jedi. How can I be chaotic evil and like force choke someone to death if there's a Jedi right there who can fucking slice me in
you
half?
just do it.
You told her to stay light side. Your first things were to keep people alive.
No. Oh, I just remember.
As a
I
lot.
told her to say light side in the beginning, as
Noting
in
alignment
before
argument.
this game. Before this game even started, and before I came out of cryo. Therefore, that argument has been null.
Exactly, that's
Is it?
part of your alignment.
No.
So you're saying from that
That's
point
for my
you're
apprentice's
chaotic evil?
alignment, not mine.
No, but you told her not to go evil.
An evil person would have told her to go evil.
True.
No evil person would be like, nah, be a good person.
Well,
I need someone to fight against.
Then again,
Unless
I
it's
chose
bad
dark side. I chose dark side in the Old
Unless you're
Republic
like, I'm
game.
a killer.
No, I chose dark side in the
I'm
Old
gonna
Republic
get a
game. Out of game,
User, twister
I
to
did.
my own
Out of
eyes,
game, I did
and
choose
then
dark
rip my
side.
friend's heart out of her.
In game, in this game though, I'm not choosing dark side. I'm going with Daniel.
You're
So.
not chaotic evil in game. That's the alignment.
True neutral. That's
Yeah.
what it
And
sounds
you know, I
like.
did
He's-
attack. I did
He's done
attack.
both things. He's
Yeah.
killed people and he saved them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're closer to true neutral. But we're gonna say, as the fact that you have old Sith traditions and you are actually a
Lawful
Sith
evil.
at the moment, you are. We're ignoring the alignment for all this discussion. You're rolling a disadvantage while you're out there
Okay.
because it's a light side convergence. It hates you. It may be a force of nature, but it hates you.
Yeah.
So you're feeling ill. You're feeling disoriented. You're having a hard time walking.
Oh,
I'm
so
a droid.
sorry,
You can
guys.
keep it up
Madeline
with-
here.
Okay.
And you're fine. You're a droid. You don't give a shit.
My chaotic evil alignment has nothing to do with it.
Nope. All right.
Oh,
so
they agreed to leave me here.
Hmm?
I did say I didn't get my leave me here. I'm not feeling too good.
Alright, he's at the base of.
He has to stay. Okay.
Okay. You let him stay at the base.
Alright, if he doesn't feel too good, you can't have him barfing on the mountain.
Listen, I don't want to have to clean that shit up. There's
Exactly.
a sign there. Please do not barf on mountain.
Plus, if it's making him not feel good, if he barfs on it, he probably might strike out.
Damn, that's a light side convergence. Yeah, the dark side ones usually just issue you a fine and take your identity for a couple thousand years. You know, I wonder if they're really. No, I won't say that here around it. It might lightning me. Continues up the mountain. All right, so as you all proceed up this, I don't want to call it a mountain because it's not that hard to traverse. Hill.
Yeah.
Very big hill.
Yeah, raggedy hill. It's clearly natural. As you continue up it, you can feel the wash of light side over you. You feel calm and at peace and ready to accept whatever fate the galaxy holds for you. You're very confused as to why he's euphoric and it looks like he just smoked
Is that
an entire
direction?
blunt. Alright, as you proceed to the top, there is, out of obsidian construction, a shrine to the Sith. And you're still feeling euphoric, but uneasy at this point, as though this doesn't belong.
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
Laying out is a tomb in front of you. Or at least it looks like
Let's
a
open
tomb.
it.
Okay, I used the wrong word. Altar.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's called altar. Well, I'm thinking it's a very similar design, you know, flat top, ornate
yeah.
carving. Incorrect word.
Sacrificial altar.
The younglings! That's why Anakin was actually the best Jedi ever. Alright, as you all walk up on it, or you two, with him down at the base.
Yeah, it's kind of symbolic. Shows there's always a little bit dark inside of all the light.
Hashtag symbolism. Alright, as you all walk
Fucking
up to it,
blue.
you see the ancient Sith carvings on it. You feel mixed emotions about it. You clearly tell it doesn't belong. You want to get rid of it, but you know destroying it is not the answer. What do you do?
I inspect the hell out of this place.
Okay. Investigation check on the script, please.
Manager, right?
Yep.
What
What languages do you speak, though?
Well, right was the 13 actual languages.
Ooh, please tell me no one who speaks English Sith.
Yet you stayed at the bottom.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly!
Hey, jackass, get the fuck up here! Puke on the mountain, you'll be fine. If you like these to death, we'll boot somebody else.
Just basic and Marilicese.
I know some CBR we can say.
Then you cannot read this. You're aware that it is an ancient Sith burial rite.
So it's not binary. So I can't read
It
it.
appears to be an attempt to ritualistically cleanse this place. You would know that this, from your history and travels, you would know this if you were a map, but you're not. That these burial rites were meant to, upon someone's defeat, meant to bring their ashes here after they were burned on the pyre, spread them in an attempt to help spread the dark side, and in this place, cleanse the light virgins.
That explains why that's there.
Alright, now that's inspecting the carvings. Would you like to inspect the rest of this?
I'll write down the carvings for exact transcribing later.
Okay.
Or
Unless,
however.
Matt, you would like to go up there if you'd like.
Am I taking damage if I go up there?
No.
Never said damage.
No.
You just feel.
I guess I
Your
join.
character's
I guess I come up on and join them, still
Alright.
feeling a little uneasy.
Trying to keep your lunch down, you're feeling uneasy. You feel as though you don't belong.
Oh, hey, you made it.
I start. Alright, what do I read? I speak ancient Sith.
Reading the carvings, it states that this is an attempt to cleanse the virgins from existence and bring it back into balance, and to spread the teachings that emotions are not the source of evil, and that also they have enshrined something here in an attempt to
I'll make a note of this.
stop it, and that they could not remove the source, even though they tried.
I make a note of this and I really respect to Mark.
Alright. So now I know there's something else hidden here.
Mm-hmm.
I investigate the altar itself.
Okay. Investigation check, please. With advantage. That's a 4.
7 and an 8.
Damn.
So 7, 5, 12.
You may inspect if you want to. As you're there. Investigate.
I inspect it.
My character
You're on
doesn't.
disadvantage.
Oh
Remember
shit.
that.
So okay, so no, I'm
You
not.
can. I mean, it doesn't stop you from getting 2 20s.
Yeah.
What would I be fighting for?
Just looking around.
4 and 18.
So use the 4.
Yep.
Oh,
That's disadvantage. So that's 4. If it was normal advantage, it would be the 18.
oh shit.
So,
Alright,
yeah,
so
you
he
defend
didn't see
it, yeah.
shit. Would you like to?
But I speak ancient Sith, so
It's just a very.
There's no instructions on how to get to it.
There's no
Do you
instructions.
ask me to look around
Okay.
as well, or are you looking
Yes, I
around?
asked you to look around.
Okay. Then I shall look around.
I will say my search was just the altar.
Okay.
So I guess I look around the walls and
I
He's
got
gonna fucking
18.
find it. Yeah, see, there is actually a crease in this altar. It looks as though there's some way to open.
Sarah, wish you can open this.
Yeah, puts finger between crease that's like 2 inches wide. Hand goes in. Yeah, hold on.
Whole body just goes in.
Oh god! Damn.
hang on.
Oh, a 2-inch hole.
Anyway, it's right about groin level.
I'll walk over to it and I'll look at it.
All right.
I
Yeah, like I said,
I'll reach out
alright.
to the force to see if there's anything past that.
Sure. Wisdom check.
I used my gun to look past it.
Wisdom force?
Yep.
16.
You would know that to open it, the force that's coming off this altar is dark side. Requires some kind of dark side rituals, which you can tell.
You want to get on top of that so we can just.
Also,
Yeah, I'll do
Alright.
I guess I go up to the altar and try to open it.
Force wisdom check, please. This one is on normal.
20.
Modified?
Yep.
Alright. As he performs this old Sith rite, in front of it, a basic ritual denoting his allegiance to it. The altar cracks, and 2 sides fall to the edge.
Exort Queen.
Turns out he was actually a massive light side user, he was just kind of a dick, and so they were about it.
Yeah.
Nope. As it opens, there is a single kyber crystal.
I take it.
Push it well out the way. There's nothing in here.
It was empty. Alright. But below that, after the kyber crystal is removed, there's another small hatch. This one with a standard combination lock.
Wait, how old is this combination lock look?
Pretty damn old.
So it's pretty decrepit, you could say.
Yep. Trying to put it on.
Yeah.
Let me just use my robot skills to open that. Throw. Got it.
I spliced it, guys. Here, let me hack this door.
Hold this for me.
Is it a normal kyber crystal or?
You're gonna have to research.
I'm gonna roll
Your
over the
robot fingers
surface.
can't get a hold on the dial.
Guys, I jammed it. Now we just
Shit.
can't open it.
Shit. You go to grab it, and as you pull, you notice where the hinges are within the mountain, so you can't get a good enough grip. Merc, would you like to try to use the force, or Matt?
Oh, I roll advantage or disadvantage.
Check the walls first, see if it's not a code hidden around here.
Fine, that's what I do.
I'll see if I can use the force.
He's on disadvantage on this.
19.
Yeah.
19. Roll again.
Shit. 10.
10.
I'll try to use the force a
There
bit.
seem to be no codes. The rest of the inscriptions are all tales of people who have made the pilgrimage to this shrine.
Okay.
Now you have.
I'm doing force on this now.
Okay, you're trying to lift it?
Yeah.
Alright.
13 plus any
Force.
strength.
Yeah, sure, do strength.
So that is still 2. So that's a 15.
You're barely able to get it out. You can hear the mountain groaning, and then the door floats up. Lightly set down because we don't want to mar the surface.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice life energy. Nice light energy.
As you remove this, you see a light coming out. A general light similar to that around you, this blue glowing light.
And it's red.
No, it's not red, it's blue.
You just said blue.
I go, Jedi, you might want to go
Now
down.
look down the hole.
No shit. I'm gonna look down the
There
hole.
is a small triangle with a double helix in it, with crystals growing on it.
Star hit now.
It's emitting a blue glow.
I reached out to pick it up.
Alright, you've recovered the light side Starforge key.
Oh, shit!
Let's go use that Starforge now.
We still need the other key.
We need both?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. You need 2 keys.
Light in the dark. Congratulations, you have the light one now.
Yay.
Now let's give it to Obi-Wan.
Boom! Knock it down, Senator! Hey, Obi-Wan, come over here. Yeah, you weren't that bad last time. God damn it!
No,
Why
imagine
didn't
like
anybody shoot his Venator? Wait, that's a bad guy? This is why the Jedi lost.
I'm just imagining like, hey Obi-Wan, come over. I can't. I'm doing Jedi stuff. My parents are gone.
Hello there.
I know that.
That is my text tone for my work phone. Hello there. And then there's the beep beep for Hangouts and lightsaber turning on for email. Alright, so you've successfully recovered the light side Starforged.
Mine is just.
So as soon as we get back up to the surface, I inspect the kyber crystal, see if there's anything special about it.
Alright, hold on.
Obtain Starforge key light side.
Kyber crystal. Oh.
Can I have
If this is the Rowan's crystal, I'm gonna be like,
Can I see
holy
what
shit.
that crystal looked like? See if I knew it. See if I knew it.
Sure, both of you can roll investigation. We'll say you're doing this as you're going back up the tunnel to return to.
I was gonna do it
Hey,
as he grabbed
that
it 'cause I
20,
could see
again.
Oh,
it.
I see. Okay. Sure,
So he
sure.
realized me.
So got advantage.
Wait, so it looks exactly the same as the dark side one, except it's emitting the blue light.
Mhm.
Okay.
The other one was emitting a dark red light and seemed to absorb light. This one seems to give it off.
Alright.
So if you put them next to, this is a whole, if you put them next to each other, they would probably be
Cancel
normal
out.
poison. Yep, they would look like normal metal items.
So this is still investigation.
Jach.
That is a 16.
This is a danite crystal, but it appears as though it's been corrupted by the dark side. It appears to be barely held together with fissures across the surface.
So it's unstable.
It appears as though it's unstable.
Keep that dark shit.
Well, I got 20 plus 3, so that's my 3.
Upon looking at it, it is not unstable. It just appears to be.
How much damage? Does it do any bonus damage or?
It's +2 to hit, +2 damage.
Shoot! I want it. Put in my lightsaber. Pencil. Put in my lightsaber, son.
Alright, he'll do that while you all ascend. Are you all staying down
Hell
or
yeah.
ascending?
Sending.
That is going in my lightsaber.
I'm
'cause
taking
that
out the
is-
rest of the
Can I get a
temple.
perception check?
I'm
That
mining
is
the
a
temple.
+2 to my +6.
Ooh, entire mountain goes.
Wait,
when
+6 to
exactly-
what I currently have, or plus?
+2
Not 20 perception check.
Ah,
on
shit.
top of whatever plus you already have.
Oh well, shit. That makes it all 8. Damn.
Alright. Perception.
What exactly is this happening before we go
As you
on?
all are leaving. Yes.
So still
Yep, still advantage for you. Still disadvantage for Matt.
17, no, 19, and a
13.
no, that's a 5.
Okay, so 5. So you're the only one to see this. There appears to be a Force Ghost watching from over on the other edge. He's
Hey, guys. Over there.
There's a Force Ghost. He appears to be sitting on the other edge.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to like you.
I
don't
will
think so.
walk up and freak the ghost.
You see him. Zoom. Alright. Zoom. So this is the one, Big Bang Theory. No, I guess it'd be help you with relationship advice. Zoom. Zoom. Ah, damn it. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Fine, talk about your problems with girls. Alright, so, as you all approach, he's noticeably backing away from Matt. You doing your Sith.
He's
What?
tagging along so he can stay alive.
I didn't know we took prisoners anymore, but I guess times have changed.
Yeah.
From what I know, they still don't.
Don't know. Well,
When he's the only one that can read ancient Sith.
True.
we needed his skills. Beheads Matt's character immediately. He served his purpose. Damn.
Well, we can kill his brains now freely.
Oh, damn.
No,
Oh.
that's my new character.
All right. So, hold on. It's arguing with me about. Apparently, I hit insert at some point, so now it's writing over itself.
Oh, I hate that when that happens.
Yeah. All right. So he looks at you. So you've come here for that shrine, then, huh?
Yes, we did.
Interesting. What exactly did you hope to find? Clearly, you're not looking for any Sith relics, as your Jedi. At least I hope not.
I mean, I look for both sides for history and knowledge.
Hmm.
But I mean,
Well, I guess that's. I guess that's okay.
also,
did he tell you if he accidentally released Naga Sadao?
I was getting there.
I was working on that. Well, you unleashed the Sith, huh? Happens to the best of us. Looks at you, kind of nods. Well, I suppose you're here for. And he which one of you is carrying the key? He points at you.
So if he touched it, he'd probably burn his hand off.
Probably. He points at you. Well, I assume that's why you're getting the key then. Can you use that to stop him? Just make sure you destroy it when you're done with it. We kept it here for a reason. Hard to get it if it's near us.
I
Also,
understand
it
that.
gives us a nice little bonus. On advantage on something called D&D. Oh, no. No, he looks at you. Well, maybe I can send you somewhere to help you in your little fight.
I would take all the help I can get. I must write my own mess.
There is a place you can go to that can, I don't want to say give you an advantage, but could possibly help steer you in the right direction. I got a couple tests I'm going to need, though. Something to prove you really are willing to correct your mistake. Looks at you, droid. You worried me.
No, actually? Like, is this what he tells me?
Yeah.
Alright. Interesting thought. There, ghost. Man.
Master.
There it goes, man. Dang. No pronoun found.
Would that be a Z or a Z or a Z?
I assume scans would show nothing here. for
Z
me.
and Z.
So,
Yeah. Well, there is a place you can go that will help you. Let's first get this test out of the way. He stands up. You notice older robes, older design.
I assume older than Old Republic. Older.
Yes. You can see actually the power pack for a saber. See you.
Gotcha.
Yes, you know the Jedi code. Recite it.
Get fucked.
That one! Anger leads to fear! Fear leads to anger! Anger leads to hate leads to the light side.
Actually correct.
Actually, yeah, you know, it's really surprising.
It's like the Republic Party and the Republican and the Democratic parties. You know, the whole platform switched. Pretty much the same thing with the light side and
Yeah,
dark
you know,
side.
after the Civil War, they both agreed. Swapsies? Yeah. Fist bumped and walked out and proceeded to go from there.
In real life, it's on the fringe of my mind. In game, we have to roll this because I don't know this by heart.
That's fine. You are still on advantage.
Don't worry.
Oh, thank
I'll restate it for you.
History?
Yep.
I've gotten a modified 20.
There you go. Modified 20.
There you go. So you recite it back to me because it's very good. Now, disassemble your lightsaber and put it back together using the Force.
I got that.
So you disassemble your item, this lightsaber comes apart, all the parts floating in front of you. Kneel down, use just the Force this time, visibly not looking at it, even though I know you have a blindfold, but visibly not looking at it and return it. Excellent. May I see your data pad? You see him just touch it in your data pad. Beep, beep. Let's see. Go there. There are 2 items you must recover. Return one to me. And we can talk about the sister crystal of your friend. He disappears.
I never got his name.
It was that easy? You could have done that.
I mean, I rolled a Spanish, so I'm pretty sure I already got
So that one. Get beheaded by a ghost. Damn it.
Not again.
Can I put my head back on? Sure.
Wasn't that 20 on both die?
Nope. Reese screw his head on, turns out he was droid the whole time. See ya.
Excuse me? Don't worry.
I guess after he
motherfucker.
leaves, I go, thank you, Master. Whoever you were.
Alright.
So what did he give you?
I'm probably find out
Coordinates.
for just typing.
Coordinates to its massive dildo shrine.
I already had that.
No, this is that Jedi's.
Yeah.
You just have all of them already? This is actually what you were doing in the Explorer Corps?
You gather all
I mean-
the 151 types of dildos.
Yeah.
You can summon Mewtwo dildos.
I was doing more than just one type of exploring.
Alright,
Deep
so-
caverns. My ass.
Alright, so as it is 8 o'clock, I will go ahead and give you the location is Rusan.
Spell that, please.
Ruusan.
Where the fuck is Rusan?
Let me give you the location on that one.
There.
I don't.
It's gonna be the unknown regions.
Ruusan.
And what
What
fucking
is that?
and what the
No.
hell is Rusan? Is that a city planet or?
No, it is in the mid-rim galactic coordinates. And it's P11.
So, why is this bullet all the way out here?
For fun,
Did you hand
Jason.
it to me and put it there?
P11.
Good reason.
It is in here.
Ow. Okay, what the hell is this place like?
And actually, fairly close to Earth, actually.
Say what?
Fairly
Close to Earth.
in style and design.
So Earth is. Oh no. Oh, so,
He
like
means
this
like
planet,
planetary.
like this planet we're on now. It's
Yeah.
very close to this.
oh. What's the difference?
So very similar to that. At this point, it's a mid-rim territory.
Difference is it's not Earth.
Yeah. Before you all leave, you can do a history check to see if you remember Rusan.
Do I remember Rusan
At
back?
this point, Matt, you don't have to roll an disadvantage. Will,
20.
normal, or you're going back up.
20.
What'd you, 20?
20.
Yeah, 20.
Wow.
Modified.
That was.
Yeah, modified as well.
Wow, damn.
Yeah.
Rusan was where the Republic signed the Rusan Reformations. After infighting, the Jedi lost their title of Lords of various worlds. Basically forced the Jedi Order to not be the official military of the Republic. The Republic then got the Navy. This happened after the whole Jedi Civil War. They switched to the Jedi being in charge because they could clearly defend the Republic because the Republic Navy sucked balls.
Yeah.
And then they gained power until Chancellor Valorum, one of the many of that dynasty, pulled everyone together and said, fuck this shit, we need a real navy, get their crap together, and that was the Rusan Reformation. It was actually an internal civil war between multiple factions that culminated on Rusan. That was where the treaty
What you're
was.
saying is this is right before the CAS war.
No, this was 1,000 years before the CIS war.
Well, how the fuck is Valor still alive then?
It's a family. This was his great-great-grandfather.
Ah, okay. I was like, wait, what the fuck? He was alive in episode 1. How the fuck?
See, this is EU canon that was gotten rid of. That is. But that's what happened there.
For now.
So Rusan is a fairly historic planet, but beyond that it hasn't done anything. It's basically, to use the Star Trek term, an M-class planet. Livable, fairly easy to get along with, tectonic, all that crap. Everyone got there because the fighting had been there and they all stopped and were like, hey, let's cut this shit out, let's agree. Yup, let's do it. Boom. End of Rusan Reformation.
Cool.
So that's where you left off. You've been given coordinates on Rusan. To go to.
What was the other location?
It was a specific point on Rusan. That was it. The other, he said, retrieve 2 items. And
From
bring
the
one-
same location?
Yep. And bring one back to him.
Alright.
Oh boy.
So how many of my droids have reinforced themselves with Cortosis thing?
Percentile back.
Alright. Should I roll just one?
Yep.
38.
Alright, 38 of them have fully reinforced themselves.
How many have I built of my new?
Of your new model,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll.
They're all based after you, right?
Um,
Yeah, kind of
roll a D10. They're fairly hard to build.
Well, it's easy. 7.
You have 7 of them.
Alright.
Malfunction.
No, we're efficient here. It's the pond land.
Welcome to the fun land where everything is destructive.
Exactly. You understand.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is this? Yeah, this is Malik.
Ugh.
I was like, this was back when the other guy was alive. His notes.
Yeah, you probably don't need this anymore.
Which it ends with us meeting Nihilus to death.